All right, and we're live. So it is 49ers Rams Thursday Night Football. Isaac Rendo's going to get the start. Obviously, with Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason, I just had a mind whoop. With both of them out, like I said, I picked the Rams to win this game. It's going to be, I expect it to be a very tight contest, but ultimately I went with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to be going on a little bit of a run. So let's see if they can do it. And it starts right about now. Evans to kick this ball away. And it's going to be kneel down in the end zone. So it'll be first down 10 with the 30-yard line for the 49ers. Let's see how the 49ers do. All right, so first down 10 from the 30-yard line. Showing Brock Purdy. Going to be, looks like shotgun. Isaac Rendo to the left. Going to say you check the motion. Play action pass, quick throw, and that's going to be incomplete right through the hands of Deebo Samuel. Second down 10. Witherspoon on the coverage. I mean, it went right through his hands, too. All right, second down 10 for 30. Brock Purdy going to be in the shotgun. Isaac Grenda to his right. Going to set Deebo Samuel in motion. Hand off to Grenda, off to the left side. He's going to try to use his speed, and he gets maybe a yard, but he'll be tackled by 56 for the Rams. Rosenboom. So it's going to be still like third and 9.5, if anything. Yeah. All right, third down 9. Brock Purdy in a shotgun formation with Juszczyk to the right. Drops back to pass, has got time. And steps in the pocket, throws, deep shot, and it's going to be incomplete. But there is going to be a flag. They were trying to get George Kittle, but unfortunately, it was a little bit overthrown. There's a flag on the offense, actually, so the penalty declines. So it'll be a fourth and 9. They're putting this ball away. Absolutely nothing going for the 49ers the first drive. It's going to be a 3 and out. And not even a minute gone by. It's 14-10. That's what's crazy. Be interested to see what the Rams do their first drive out. Obviously, great performance against the Bills. Defense, not so much. But offense, I mean, he scored 42 points. Well, 44 points. The Bills scored 42 points. Kick is away, and it is going to be fair caught at about the 29-yard line. So it's going to be a first down tip at the 29-yard line for the Rams. 14:03 left to go the first. They're showing 4 straight games with an interception, so I'm expecting an interception in this game. Like every single time somebody talks about it, like the commentators are always just either that drive or especially that game is going to end. So under center, going to send Puka Nacua in a motion over to the right. Now moves Cooper Kupp in a motion. And it's going to be handoff to Kyron Williams, who's got some space, is going to get up all the way to about the 35-yard line. Great tackle by Dre Greenlaw coming back from injury. This is the first came back since the Super Bowl, and he gets the first tackle. So we second down at about 3 or 4, I would say. Yeah, second down 4. From about the 34.5-yard line, under center. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to send Puka Nacua in a motion back out. Going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who is going to unfortunately trip and fall. Basically get to the 35. There is a flag. It feels like it's going to be a hold, if I had to guess. It was a little bit late, though. Yep, holding. Is that Larry Jackson? Yeah, it is. Let's see, how egregious was it? Him against Floyd. No, not him against Floyd. Ah, okay. I guess a little bit, but not really enough. Okay, well, it went like black for a second. Second down 14 from the 35 from the 25-yard line. Sorry, going to send Cooper Cup in a motion over to the right. Shotgun formation, drops better pass, and throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get a Cooper Cup, and unfortunately, it's going to be third and 14 for the Rams on the 25-yard line. 13:03 left to go in the first quarter. Obviously, the 3 and out by the 49ers. Let's see if the Rams can get a first down on this third and long. Really good coverage by is that Lenore? Yeah, Lenore with a really good coverage, number 2. Third and 14. Has it really been 8 seasons? Oh, well, yeah. Been 8 seasons under Sean McVay. So empty set for Matthew Stafford. Drops by the pass. And nice twist, throws, and I almost picked off a Lenore. Oh, he undercut that route from Cooper Cup. Almost got himself a pick. That would have been really nice. But unfortunately, it is going to be a punting situation. So 4th and 14, 12:59 left to go in the first quarter. And back-to-back 3 and outs for both of these teams. Well, one for each team. See, Lenore. I mean, he baited it really well, but went right through his hands. And punt is away, and it is going to be return at about the 19, 20, 25. And Cowan gets down to about the 20, probably the 27-yard line. First down, 10 for the 27. 12:48 left to go in the first, and we're going to commercial break already. We've had 2-3 now, so we're going to commercial break. It's JC Penney's commercial. I may have seen this one a couple times, but I don't even know. I don't know the closest JC Penney I have around me. What's up, Manuel? It's dumb to risk Dre Greenlaw's health when the 49ers have so little to play for. If they somehow make the playoffs, there now is a way. Well, hold on a second. There now a way the can win the game, much like my Falcons. I'm confused. I was like, okay. if they somehow make the playoffs, there is now a way they can win a game, much like I'm guessing. Okay. I'm going with it. Just a small little twinge there. Like I said, okay. The Falcon. What's crazy is that there's a way that the Falcons and the Buccaneers can. Well, the Falcons can win out somehow, but they have a kind of easy schedule. If they win out and they go 10-7, and the Buccaneers go 10-7, like say they lose the Chargers, they win their last 3 against the Cowboys, Panthers, and Saints. Both of them could be 10-7. You would still win the division. The Falcons would still win the division. It really depends on who you play. Like, if you play the Vikings, I think you could probably beat the Vikings because even though the Vikings beat the Falcons, just something just tells me like I don't think it's going to be 2022 Vikings. I don't think it's like that. It's not you're not frauds like that. But I really can't trust the Vikings making a deep playoff run. I don't know. I can't. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Maybe like close to a time, but especially if the Vikings are a wild card team, I'm just not going to trust them. I meant to say no way. Neither of us can win a playoff game. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I think if you're the Falcons fan, like I mean like you are, Manuel, I think you're still okay with whatever happens. Like if you make the playoffs, and oh well. If you don't make the playoffs, you know it is what it is. But ultimately, this has been kind of a disappointing season. Brock Purdy drops by the pass, throws, and it's going to be wide open as George Kittle, 45 up to the 40. Well, actually, at the 41-yard line. First down and 10. Finally, George Kittle almost had a really good grab earlier in the drive, or last drive, but unfortunately Brock Purdy overthrew him. But like he was wide open by a mile. There was just like some bad miscommunication. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, so like he was just wide open and gets all the way up to the 42 yard line. Yeah, marked by the 41. So first down 10 for the 49ers at the 41 yard line. Brock Purdy under center with Garindo in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Garindo who runs. What the heck was that play? Okay, so they send Debo Samuel in motion, but by the time that Garindo's getting a full head of steam, they run into each other. So he just like collapses at. Oh, that's just bad timing. I guess Brock Purdy didn't put him in enough time, or Debo didn't run the right thing. I don't know what happened, but only gains about 1 yard there. Gets with a 40 yard line. Going to be second down and 9 from the 40. Brock Purdy under center. Going to send Juwan Jennings in a motion over to the left. Guys at Grindo in the backfield. Going to be handoff, and he's going to get up to about the 37. That's about it. About 3 yard gain. It's going to be about third down and 6. 11-10 left to go in the first. And Isaac Guerrero is going to get a little bit of a break. But yeah, I don't know what the 49ers like. I really should have thought about it because I like part of me was wondering that like they're probably gonna get injured because of what happened in 2020, and also like just like the Super Bowl hangover. But I was like, they're too talented enough that I was just like, no, I'm gonna give them like 11-6 record. No, and Debo Samuel got like maybe 2 yards. But that's about it. They're like, what is this play calling? What is this play calling? And they're going to have to punt this ball away because there's no way they're going to have Jake Moody kick this ball. What are y'all doing? Oh no, they actually are. Okay, so this is a 50-something yard field goal. Yeah, no, this yeah 53-yard field goal. All right, from the left hash, 10-11 left to go in the first quarter, and kick is up, and kick is good. Sneaks it into the right upright, so it'll be 3-0, 10-01 left to go in the first quarter. I just didn't like the play calling for the 49ers that they were doing. Like, I don't know, like on 3rd and 6, you decide just to run up the middle with Debo. I don't know, but I mean they got the field goal, so it's good for them. But but yeah, there's certain teams that if they make it to the playoffs that I don't feel super confident in them. Colts are one of them. Colts have one of the easier paths to the playoffs. Like if they can somehow beat the Broncos, their next 3 games are against all teams that are tanking. That's the Jaguars, the Giants, and I think the Raiders. I can't remember, but like they have all teams that are basically tanking. Them and who's the other team that has a pretty easy path? Like I said, all they gotta do is they can get a little bit of help. The first thing I always think about is the Colts because I pointed that out in the offseason was like if the Colts are like I think I said I was like if the Colts are like 8 wins or something like that, they're easily going to make it in. I mean they're like 7 wins now, right? Are they 7-6 or are they 6-7? I think they're 6-7. No, what the Colts record? Colts. They're 6-7. Yeah. So like I said, they can make it in 9-8 because of their conference record. I've been doing oh my gosh, I've been doing so many like playoff predictor stuff. Like there's like a website you can do it on, and the Broncos have to win. They have to beat the Broncos, and then they have to either upset some people because they have not only do they have the Colts, they also have the Chargers. They have the Chiefs in Week 18. So if the Chiefs beat the Steelers, and they go into Week 18 like and they don't have to worry about like they already got the number one seed wrapped up, then the Broncos might be able to beat them. But there could be a chance that the Steelers beat the Chiefs. So then the Chiefs have to win Week 18 to get the first overall, get the first bye. So like you have the Chargers, you have the Chiefs, you have uh, the Bengals, and also you have to do the Colts. So the Broncos have a very difficult schedule, and they also have one of the lower conference records too. So they're also behind the eight ball with that. Return to the 30 and up to about the 34-yard line, and so it'll be first down 10 at 34 for the Rams. But that's There's um, Bengals have a rough stretch. They have to win out and have to get some help too. Um, I'm trying to think. There was somebody in the NFC that had one of the easier pass too, but I can't think who it was. Got Kittle and Moody in fantasy, hoping for a legacy game from them. Also, I started Josh Allen last week, and I want to brag about it since he saved me from Jamar Chase. That is true. Throw and a bad pass, but oh my gosh, that's an amazing catch. But Puka Nacua, like it was a terrible inside throw. So like Puka Nacua had to like moss and had to catch it on the guy's helmet to bring it down and then bring it in on Tre'Davious Ward. Just had to moss him and then basically put the football in his helmet. That was a terrible throw, but great catch by Puka. Um, but yeah, no, I remember telling you I was like, oh, you'll be better doing Josh Allen than somebody else because you already said that you were doing so, and how right how right you were. Oh my gosh, you got twisted up. I think it was Blake Corum. Got absolutely nothing on that one. Yeah, so it'd be third down and about 4. Um, but yeah, Josh Allen went absolutely off. I mean, that was just like that was crazy. And then Jamar Chase did a lot more that because like going in, you were fine because you had CeeDee Lamb and um, Jamar Chase and somebody else, and I was like, oh no, you should be fine. You grew up at 35, and no, third and 4 from the 40. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun formation, going to send Tutu Atwell over to the left. Drops back to pass, and he's got time. Throws across the middle. And it's because he's at a cast on. Hufanga literally almost hit him right in the chest, but he has a cast on, so it's kind of hard for him to catch. But what was he reading? I mean, he threw right to Hufanga. Okay, so let's see here. He's got plenty of time. He's up in the pocket. I don't know what he's looking at because like Hufanga is right there. It's not like he's like blending in or anything like that. I don't know. Kick is away. Well, punt is away, and it's going to be return to the 9, up to the 15, up to the 19-yard line. So first down 10 for the 19 for the 49ers. 8:21 left to go in the first. But yeah, I think Kittle's going to have a pretty good game. Moody, I mean, he just hit a 53-yard field goal, so that's good. I don't have anything like fantasy-wise this week. Well, no, I mean, not this week. This game, like I'm not going against anybody either, so I'm also kind of enjoying that. But I'm kind of hoping to see a little more from the Rams. Like I thought I would see at least a couple of first downs. They're just this past drive. I mean, 3 and out was terrible. So let's see what the 49ers are going to do. They're up 3-0. First down and 10 for the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation with Debo staying in the backfield. Hand off to Debo, and he gets stood up immediately. He might have given maybe a yard. They might have given him 4 of progress. So it'll be a second down and 9. But Rosenboom, I mean, just fitted up and he wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, second down and 9. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what was the you started Josh Allen instead of somebody else. I can't remember who it was that you're doing instead of. Was it Jared Goff? It might have been. I'm not for sure. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation with Debo Samuel to the right of Brock Purdy. Drops back a pass and throws a little bit of Texas route and basically gets like 4.5 yards. It'll be third down and 5, but nothing really going. Well, a third down four. So 7:23 left to go in the first quarter. Still 3-0. Shotgun formation with Juszczyk to his left. Going to send George Kittle in motion over to the right. Draws back to pass. And he's going to let pressure. Throws across middle. It's going to be incomplete. Try to get to George Kittle. And that is Cameron Curl with the coverage. So it'll be 4th and 4. 7:01 left to go in the first quarter. And a punt is away. I thought about starting Sam Darnold. That's right, instead of Allen. Well, Sam also had a pretty good game. Obviously, he had like those. He had the 5 touchdowns. Was it? I'm trying to think how many yards he had too, because he had like over 300. Because he had, I think he had over 300. Because he had um, Addison went for like 130 something. Jefferson went for like 120 or something like that. O'Connell punts it away, and it's going to be a little of a bad punt. Let it bounce, and it's going to take a good bounce down to the 20-yard line. Bounced at about the 40, and he decided to let it bounce and got bounced all the way to the 20. So first down 10 for the 20-yard line, and we're going to commercial break. Nothing happened, and we're going to commercial break. Goodness. I'm trying to think. What was I going to say? There's some other things I was going to say, but I'll wait for a little bit. What was I going to say? Oh, that's right. So, this is going to be. I'll preface this because I was going to say something that I didn't mean to say in the right order. So, in this room, this will be the last stream that I have in this room. Part of the reason why I haven't been able to get out a video, just haven't had the time because I've been packing up and doing school stuff like that. So I haven't had time to video or stuff like that. And because I'm moving out of here, going back to mom's place for the time being, after, because like I said, this is finals week for me. So this will be the final. This will be the final stream in here, which is also something too. Um, I will not be able to stream the Cowboys game because even though I want to stream the Cowboys Panthers game, I knew it. I knew it when I saw it, and I just know they're going to give me the Saints game, and they did. They gave me the Saints Commanders game. I don't know why they do that in my region. I don't think I'm that much closer to New Orleans, but apparently I am. So yeah, no, I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to do that one. So it'll let me be more focused on packing up and moving everything on Sunday. Um, but yeah, so this will be in this room, be the final one. So it is kind of interesting. Well, it's yeah. Uh, that's something too. I was thinking about like just being the last one. Um, starting here. Uh, I don't really have any worries, but like it's yeah, yeah. I'm hoping it's a good game. So far, it's been kind of mid so far. Not been bad, but I want to see a little more out of the Rams. All right, so we're back. First down 10 for the 20-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Gonna send Puka Nacua in motion over to the right. Play action pass has got time. And checks down to Kyron Williams, who gets about 4 yards there before Dre Greenlaw. They're going to mark a 3-yard gain before Dre Greenlaw wrestles him down. So we second down and 7. 6:30 left to go in the first quarter. So they did give him like 3.5. Second down about 6.5. Under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. They send Puka Nacua into motion. Going to be a handoff. And he's going to try the right side. And he gets wrapped up by Dre Greenlaw once again. So it's still going to be third down and about 3, close enough. Dre Greenlaw already making his presence known. Yeah, third down 3, 5:43 left to go in the first quarter. Still 3-0. Going to be empty set for Matthew Stafford. Going to send Puka Nakua in motion over to the right. Drops back to pass. And it's got time, throws, and unfortunately a little bit too high on that comeback route to Cooper Kupp. So it'll be a punt for the Rams once again. 4th and 3, 5:16 left to go in the first quarter. Like I said, it's pretty good coverage by Tre'Davious Ward, but if it's a little bit more on the, if it's a little bit lower, I mean, Kupp would actually have a chance for it, but just nothing going so far. Evans to boot it away, and it is going to be a great punt. Returned about the 16, 20, and down to the 21-yard line. Great tackle by Washington there. And the 49ers will take over. Yeah, they're showing it again, like the roller coaster. Like, I mean, there's like literally they've had a lot of people being missed um, this season and also that 2020 season. But I mean, they've had their chances in certain games if it just goes their way a little bit more. But like you had that Cardinals game, you had there's another game that I'm thinking of too that you had the first time you met up against the Rams, but unfortunately just hasn't been really going their way. But it does go their way right there. It's 12-yard gain by Jawan Jennings. So it'll be first down 10, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, they're showing right now like Javon Hargrave, Brandon Ayuk, basically all their running backs. Trent Williams being out too. That's massive. I like Trent Williams is 36 or 37, so I'm also wondering how much longer he wants to play. Brock Purdy, a little bit of a jump pass, throws to Grindo, who gets up to about the 40-yard line for a 5-yard gain. Second down 5. Man, that Jared Verse on the Rams sure is playing good this year. A team that need a good passer sure would benefit from having him. You know, that's some wise word. That is not Trent Williams. That is not Trent Williams. Who are you putting at? That is not Trent Williams. They they like focus on a guy that is definitely not Trent Williams when they're talking about Trent Williams. Second down 5, going to hand off Isaac Grindo, who runs into his blockers and spin moves and gets the first down, getting about 6 yards there. Good job by him. And it's going to be first down 10 for the 46-yard line. Yeah, I will say there were a lot of people. I know we're bringing up, open and old wounds, but there was a lot of people who were saying Dallas Turner to the Falcons, but I kept on saying that you should take Jared Verse because I had Jared. I was in high regard for Jared Verse. It is what it is. It is what it is. From the 46-yard line, going to be another handoff to Isaac Grindo, who's got a little bit of room and is going to get up to about the 50-yard line, so it'll be a 4-yard gain. Second down 6 from midfield. He could win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's okay. It's between him and Quinyon Mitchell, which it's literally between my two Defensive Rookie of the Year candidates that I had. I end up going with Quinyon Mitchell, but I mentioned it when Luke and I were breaking it down in the offseason, was like, I don't know, it could be Jared Verse because I like him being paired up with the young defensive line of the Rams, but it could be either one of them at this point. And a bad pass by Brock Purdy almost got picked off by Witherspoon. So we third down 6, 246 left to go in the first quarter, still 3-0. But I mean, if you're the 49ers, if you can get a touchdown on this drive, I mean, the Rams haven't been doing anything on offense so far. I mean, they haven't even passed midfield yet. So far they're 0-3 on they're 0-3 on third down. Brock Purdy in a shotgun formation with Juszczyk to his left, drops back to pass, and is going to jump. And what are you doing? I A good job at Kobe Turner getting a sack, but I'm confused by what Brock Purdy was doing there. Like he stepped in the pocket, and then he like jumped like he was gonna pass, like a little jump pass, because it was getting a little bit too crowded. I am baffled by what he was doing there. Nice shot, like Kobe Turner just absolutely just lifted up Dominic Pooney, so good on him. Second year player out of Wake Forest. And they were so close to blocking that. The Rams were. And to be fair, caught about the 15-yard line. So we first down 10 from the 15 for the Rams, and it started to pour a little bit on the field. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and we go to commercial break. I want this to kind of pick up a little bit. I'm hoping the Rams can score. Like I said, yeah, it's been very boring so far. I was a Dallas Turner truther. I realize now that I was wrong, but with Kurt, yes, I said Kurt. He doesn't deserve his name spelled right until he throws a touchdown. Playing bad, the Penix pick has aged good. I Yeah, like okay. Here's the thing. There, and I think we kind of talked about this before too. There are one of three scenarios. There are We are going to stick with our veteran because he's the one who's taken most of the first team reps. We don't want to put our rookie in a bad situation where he has to come in and while we're still on a playoff run and then we lose the locker room, because that is a way you could lose the locker room, is if like they don't have faith in Michael Penix, and who knows how they feel towards really Kirk Cousins, but like it can shake up a locker room really, really bad if you take somebody out. Second one could be you're so dug into wanting to make sure that Michael Penix doesn't play his first year because you're like, no, we promise this is gonna be Kirk's year, and what if Penix comes in and then he gets hurt, and then that screws us over as well. Because then his whole entire offseason will be him just rehabbing. So it could just be like we'll roll Kirk, not necessarily because we don't believe in Penix, but because we don't want Penix to get hurt in case something happens. And the third one, which is the worst possible way, is if Penix just isn't good. The fact that you didn't have Penix playing that much in the preseason kind of concerned me a little bit, because I was like, okay, like he's not the starter obviously, but you're not doing a lot more with him. Okay, that's kind of weird. And then also the fact too that you had, you didn't really try to test him out any kind of those kind of things when he did get in, like the Broncos game when he got in. What was the other game he came in on? Like you didn't really do anything out of the ordinary, just kind of like it was kind of just like ho hum offense. You didn't let him actually run anything, so that kind of concerns me a little bit. That third one might actually be the right one, and that's the reason why I'm not seeing Michael Penix. A toss to Kyron Williams, and actually sorry Blake Corum, who gets to the 19-yard line, gonna be getting 3 yards there as we second down and 7. But yeah, I hope he's at the third one, because like as much as I clown. Obviously, I mean, I'm a Panthers fan, so like it kind of makes sense because we're rivals. I really hope that it's not a terrible pick, because that's just I would feel terrible for Falcons fan, because that means that everyone was right. I kind of want people to be not necessarily wrong, because like I somewhat liked Michael Penix, but I still was confused about why you took him. Wait, something? Did he tweak something? Ooh, ooh, the way. Ooh, way that Fred Warner like his like knee went, that did not look good. Second down 7. I mean, he walked to the sideline, so that's good, but still. And oh my gosh, Matthew Stafford, what is going on? Like it might just be because it's rainy, but like he has been off. He has been absolutely off. Like he has Blake Corum wide open in the flat, and then just overthrows him. But Blake Corum still trying to make a play, possibly in the air. Could have easily got picked. I mean, like I don't. It should like I'm gonna say it's the rain. I'm gonna say it's the rain, but it is not looking good so far. Like they're also 0-3 from a third down. So third down 7 from the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation with Kyron Williams to his left. Draws back a pass and throws, and it's going to be incomplete. A little bit of a hard catch for Robinson, but he could have came down with it. But unfortunately, it will be 4th and 7, and Rams just another punt. 1:23 left to go in the first quarter. Still 3-0, but my word, this is awful. No one. No one. No, not Fred Warner. Yeah, I'm really hoping that it's not anything serious. Like I said, hopefully it was just like a little tweak or something like that. Wow. Great punt. Return to about the 14-yard line, 15, 20, 25, and down to the 30-yard line is Cowing. So first down 10 for the 30 is going to be the 49ers. 110, let's go the first. Penix didn't play preseason to limit injury. Okay, it's kind of a BS reason, but he had 4 seasons ended in injuries, so they have some reason to not play him. So that's true. Because that's what I was wondering with my the second reason that I said that you're not doing Penix, and that's the more idealized one is just like we want to make sure that he's okay, and if Penix gets hurt, then you're pretty much forced to start Kirk next year. If Penix isn't hurt in the offseason or anything like that, then you can have pretty much an open competition, and then Kirk has to be either come to terms and be like, okay, I literally cannot play right now, or he has to actually try to beat out Michael Penix. Because that's really what you need to do. So first down 10 from the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy in a shotgun formation, Isaac Rendo to his right. Drops back a pass. And it's going to be a screen to Isaac Rendo, who is going to basically a yard, and that's going to be it. Great job by Hoyt there. And it's going to be second down and 9 from the 31. But yeah, nothing's been going right for the Rams so far. I picked them to win. I hope they do. Like I said, Luke's much more a fan of the Rams than I am. The Rams are his NFC team. But I really do think the Rams could go on a little bit of a run. Screen to Debo, who is going to get to about 35, down about the 36-yard line. It's going to be third down about 3 for the 49ers. Nice little jailbreak screen. I mean, it is heavy rain, too. All right, so third down and 4, I think. Yeah, third down and 4, and it's going to go into the second quarter. So still 3-0. So far, like I said, it's been very dull. They showed like the Rams is the first time that under Sean McVay they've had 4 straight drives of no first down at all. I'm just confused. I'm just totally confused. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, hopefully it gets better as the game goes on. Because this will be a terrible way for it to go out on. It's just a terrible game. And it won't be as bad as the Bears Panthers game. That's for sure. What I think I was gonna say. For SEC football, I think they did for other teams too, or for other conferences too. But SEC football 2025 schedules came out, and as a Auburn fan, yes, I don't hate the schedule, but there are some Auburn fans that are very, very against it. Like, oh, it sucks so bad. I'm like, well, we get a bye week in the hard stretch of our schedule, so I'm not too mad about it. Like, yeah, we got two away games, like Oklahoma, Texas A&M, but then we have a bye, and then we have home against Georgia. So like, there's a tough stretch ish, but like you also have a bye in there too. And I'm like, I'm not really too upset about that when it comes to like there are other teams that have really really hard schedules. Like I gotta look back at it, but like um I think it was Georgia and who's the other one? I think was it Kentucky? I gotta look it up. See here. Yeah, like Auburn's like at Baylor could be difficult. Let's see how Dave Aranda does. Like he had a good strong ending to the season. Ball State, South Alabama. There you go. At Oklahoma, at Texas A&M, but then you have a bye. Then you have Georgia, Missouri. Missouri's not going to be as good, especially with all the talent that's leaving. At Arkansas, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, bye, then Mercer, then Bama. Like that's really not that bad of a schedule. Um, and then who? Yeah, okay. So Kentucky schedule from September 27th onward, they have at South Carolina, at Georgia, bye, Texas, Tennessee, at Auburn, and then versus Florida. That is a tough stretch. I know I'm talking about SEC for a little bit, but like they released the schedule, and I was baffled by that stretch they had put Kentucky through. Third down and 4, Brock Purdy, and that should be a false start. Yep, I think it's a false start on Debo there. It was on the left side. Yep, Debo with the false start. And then the other one was oh, it was Oklahoma. Oklahoma has from October 11th Texas, at South Carolina, Ole Miss, at Tennessee, at Alabama, and then a bye. Third down, 9, shotgun formation, drops back to pass, and is going to throw. And unfortunately, there's a flag. I don't know if that's offensive or that's defensive pass interference, but either way, great catch by Greg Jennings. That should be a first down if it's against the defense. Let's see. I think it's. Yep, Witherspoon got tied up. So it is going to be a first down. They're going to decline the penalty. Uh, see, plus with Kurt coming off an ACL tear, they might have thought he could get re-injured. If Penix got hurt in preseason and Cousins in the regular season, we had to start a UDFA John Paddock. I do not know who John Paddock is. First down and 10 for the 49-yard line. Brock Purdy under center, going to be handoff to Garendo, who is going to, oh gosh, gets like 1 yard, but then got absolutely dragged down, almost broke his kneecap. Hopefully, they're already down running backs. Don't do that now. I had to Google him. He's not on the roster. I think he's practice squad, but if not, we would be in the worst QB place in the last 3 years. Yeah, yeah, probably so. I mean, like Desmond Ritter was definitely not the guy. I mean, Marcus Mariota is just serviceable enough, but definitely nothing, anything. I mean, I can still remember the throw, like as he's on the ground, just trying to throw basically a pick. Second down and 9, and taking a deep shot in the rainy weather, and oh, that is going to be pass interference. No flag. No flag on Cameron Curl there. I thought for sure they were going to call that. He kind of hooked his arm there. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Out. Camera curl. he like gets there a little bit early, so I guess that's okay. But like, oh, yeah. I mean, like he has his head turned around, so I guess that's fine. But all right, well, third down and 9 from the midfield, and almost stripped. And oh, Jennings gonna come down with it. Would have been a great catch if Jennings could come down with it, but almost a strip sack by Kobe Turner. And fourth and 9 for the 49ers. So another punt. Another stinking punt. Okay, Kobe Turner's having a pretty good game. And punt is away. Almost got blocked again. And oh wow. Great coverage. And it's gonna be first and 10 from the 1. Great job by Pat O'Donnell. And also the returner was at 35. Who's that? McLeod. Nice job. Um, just like the refs, not to call PI on the Rams. Cough, cough. Well, it's been a while. No, I'm just kidding. That yeah, though. New Orleans Saints call they bring that up all the time. If we had just won, you never know what would have happened if y'all had gone to New England. Who knows? First down 10 from the 3-yard line because where you initially touched it. Going to be a hand up to Kyron Williams, who's going to get up to about the 5, and then that's about it. So, gap 2, second down 8, 13:28 left to go in the second quarter. It is wet down there. Goodness. It is raining cats and dogs. Second down 8. Under center, Matthew Stafford. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to send Puka Nakua in motion, and I'm motioning back out. And it's going to be hand up to Kyron Williams, who is going to spin out, get to the 10, down to the 15-yard line. First down and 10 for the Rams. Finally. Goodness gracious. Okay. First down and 10 for the 15-yard line for the Rams. 12:40 left to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation, Kyron Williams to the left. And it's going to be tossed to Kyron Williams. That's dangerous. And it's going to lose 3 yards. Great job by Hufanga there. No. Yeah, no, it is Hufanga. Wait, no, that's not who. That is Hufanga. I'm sorry. Great job by Hufanga there. But reading that one, I would not do a toss when it is raining like that. Yeah, that's way too risky for me. And it still loses 3 yards. All right, so they actually mark a 2-yard gain, a 2-yard loss. Second down 12. Shotgun formation, Kyron Williams to the right. Stafford going to be hand up to Kyron Williams, who is going to basically get back to the 15-yard line. So it'll be third and 10, and Fred Warner with the tackle. The Rams are 0-4 on third down so far. Third down 10, 11:05 to go in the second quarter. Matthew Stafford and a shotgun, Kyron Williams to his right. Going to send Cooper Kupp in motion over to the left. And drops back to pass. Steps up the pocket. And is going to try to get the first down. And he is going to get it and gets absolutely smacked by Lenoir and Fred Warner. He got the first down, but he paid the price. So 12-yard gain for Matthew Stafford. First down 10 from the 27-yard line. They just want to play old head football, play in the rain, run the ball, and watch a punt battle with no offense. Yeah, like if they were able to run pretty decently, I wouldn't be upset about it. But it's been like 1-yard gains, unfortunately. Like no cloud, dust, or nothing because it's too wet. First down 10 from the 26-yard line. Matthew Stafford. Quick screen. That's going to be Puka Nakua. 30 and down at the 34-yard line. Going to be second down at 2. Almost was a pick by Nick Bosa if he had his head on a swivel. Yeah, it went like right over his head. All right, so second down 2 from the 30. What 34? Yeah, from about the 34. Gonna send who is that? Who's 84 in motion? We hand out to Kyron Williams, who's going to get the first down. First down 10 from the 36-yard line. In case you're wondering, it's still 3-0 because of course it is. 9-10 to go second quarter. Adrian Greenlaw gets himself a little bit of a breather. Stafford under center. Play clock at 7-6, and it's going to be a drop back pass. Steps in the pocket, throws, on the sideline, and I guess just trying to throw it away because it was way too far in front of Puka Nakua. So second down 10. I mean, like Nakua beats him, and it's just inaccurate throw. Yeah, just way overthrew. And Lenore almost could have picked that off if he stayed on his feet. He's just been off like 2 for 9 for 11 yards is crazy. Shotgun formation, second down 10, going to be a draw for Kyron Williams, who is going to get up to about the 45-yard line. 45, 46. So nice gain of close to about 5 yards there. Third down and 5. The Niners even have a fullback on the field. Well, they always do. That would be nice if they haven't used him at all so far. Be nice if they did. Third down 5, 8:20 left to go in the second quarter, and let's see if the Rams can actually get past the line of get past the midfield yet. Stafford in the empty set from the 41-yard line. Said Puka Nakua into motion. Drops back to pass, and is getting with pressure from the right, and is going to try to backhand it to Parkinson, but unfortunately you can't, like, in the rain that's going to be pretty much impossible. So 4th and 5, they can punt the ball away. 7:55 remaining in the second quarter. It is still 3-0 in case you're wondering. I really don't know how, like, okay, so Gross Matos went to the 49ers. He was on the Panthers the past 4 years. And nice backspin down the 10-yard line. Um, but he developed last year where he was actually looking good, but we weren't going to be willing to pay him what he wanted, so he ended up going to the 49ers. But it is nice that he's finally kind of like, developed a little bit because he was straight garbage his first 2 years. I remember him coming out of Penn State and we were like, oh, we got ourselves one because initially he was like touted to be a first round pick. Got him in the second, and it was just it was so bad. He could not stop the run to save his life. He could not set an edge. But then he got better. So there's that. This would be a good game to have either defense on fantasy. True. Um, and also is really good if you don't have anybody on offense. I mean, like, that's unfortunate for you. I mean, George Kittle did have that long catch. There's that. And Jake Moody at least had the 53-yard field goal. That's pretty much been it. So, yeah, it's been like no offense, especially from the Rams. The fact you haven't been past midfield yet. Not the fact that you've been shut out, dude. That's one thing, but you haven't even been past midfield. You got it close, but you haven't even past it. Yeah, just I want this to be better. I want this to be better. The Rams used all their offense on in the Bills game. Absolutely. Like, okay, first of all, that was a crazy game. We kind of talked about it on Monday, but that was absolutely outstanding game. But like, I get it. I totally get it because it's raining. It kind of changes up your approach. But even before it was raining as bad as it is, like Stafford has been really off today. I mean, like 2 for 9 for 11 yards is crazy work. That is. I don't. I would feel bad if you're starting Stafford right now because it's bad. It is really bad. Okay, please let there be some kind of offense. I know it's the 49ers. I don't care. Some kind of offense. First down and 10 for the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation with Isaac Rendo to the right. And it's going to be a throw. Drop by Jawan Jennings. I mean, he caught it and they just, no, no, just dropped it. Oh gosh. I just want good, serviceable offense. All right, so second down and 10 from the 10-yard line. 7-4 left go in the second quarter. Under center with Isaac Grindo in the backfield. Going to be a toss. And gets about 2. That's going to be about it. So it'll be third down and 8. Okay, I said it before, but why are we tossing? Like, we should not be tossing. You could barely catch it as it is. You really want to do basically a backwards pass? No. All right, so third down and 8. 7-10 left to go in the second quarter. Oh, please. Please, please, please. Something interesting. Drops back a pass and is going to throw. And looky there, George Kittle up to the 22-yard line. Will be first down 10 for the 49ers. There you go, Emmanuel. You got another catch. And also 10 yards. Somebody finally showed up. Well, he has showed up, but on this drive. Good enough. All right, so first down 10 for the 22-yard line, 49ers. Brock Purdy under center. Almost gets Jerry Verse to jump off sides. Going to be handed to a Grindo who, like, absolutely just gets. It loses a yard. It's. Okay. Oh, my gosh. The second down and about 11, 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Byron Young does make a good play, or at least there's that. But, yeah. Also, McKivitz, if it's supposed to, if he, well, actually, you know what? No, 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 no. I'm not going to blame it on him because it could have just been that Garindo decided to bounce it out. So, second and 11, Brock Purdy throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Juwan Jennings, but unfortunately, no. It'll be third and 11. 5:41 left to go in the second quarter. The scriptwriter for this game was either cooking something amazing or smoking crack. What if we, the two teams that scored 38 or more the week before, and make them forget what a football is? That is something as well, because like it's just well, no. The script writer was like, you know what? Let's make it a monsoon weather, so that we can kind of cool these teams off. That's what it is. That's what it is. Monsoon weather to cool the teams off. Brock Purdy gets sacked on 3rd and 11, and that is going to be Kobe Turner. Oh, I like that. He did the because he's what's the word, conductor. He's been a conductor before. Because he did that at Wake Forest. That's a nice little sack celebration. But Kobe Turner with his second one of the day could have been his third already. But he has been punishing the interior for the 49ers. I mean, if the 49ers do not use their first two picks on offensive linemen, I can't help you. You desperately need not only do you need starters, like actual good starters, but you need depth to save your life. Returning to 35-40 up to the oh gosh, he got absolutely obliterated, but up to the 45-yard line. However, there is a penalty. That's Smith on the return. 4:52 remaining in the second quarter. Please do not be on the Rams. They're really close to passing midfield. Please. What's the flag on? Is that legal formation? Yep. This is okay. So 5 at the end of the play. So that will be at the 50-yard line, and we're going to commercial break. 4:52 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to commercial break. It is 3-0. Oh my word! If the Rams do not get some freaking points on this drive, I'm going to be livid. It might not show, but I'm going to be very livid because this is atrocious right here. This is atrocious behavior. Absolutely. But yeah, no. I think the scriptwriter got up with the weatherman and said, "Hey, we're gonna make it monsoon weather, so like it's unbearable to watch a very hyped up game. And we're not gonna give anybody anything. We're gonna take everybody's money. That's what's gonna happen because they're showing DraftKings right now. That's the reason why I'm thinking about it. Dude, I just want a good game. That's all I want. I want a good game. Because I know I'm not going to get a game Monday. That's for sure. Because I'm doing the Falcons Raiders game. The only reason I'm doing it is because in the off chance that the Falcons can somehow find a way to lose, would be hilarious. But it's not going to happen because the Raiders are tanking for. Which I mean, you can tank if you want to for Shadur Sanders. Uh, but that's the little part that kind of ticks me off is that I can't stream the Cowboys Panthers game, which could be like a fun kind of bad, and then I might could do the Bills Lions game, but I'm gonna be like traveling with like all my stuff. So I guess that's basically what I'm doing on Sunday. So that's also kind of saves me from doing that, I guess. So I won't be streaming on Sunday, but I will be streaming for sure on Monday. But oh man, I wonder what the Niners do after this season. Purdy is good, but not worth what the quarterback market is right now. Okay, solid weapons outside of running back, good defense, but the super team is due to Purdy's contract. Yeah, them paying Brandon Ayuk was such a interesting move to say the least. Because I was like, really? I was like, I like Brandon Ayuk, but I'm not paying Brandon Ayuk, especially if I know that I have to pay my quarterback and I already have everything invested and I have no kind of money. So at the midfield, and they finally passed midfield with about a yard and a half gain by Kyron Williams. Thank you. We finally got some offense. Right now, they're showing it right now. Punt, 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 punt. Punt, 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 punt. In case you're wondering, last drive, it ended up punt. Second down and 8, under center, and Kyron was in the backfield. Play clock at 7, 6, 5, 4, and snap off and hand off to Kyron Williams, who gets up to the They're pushing him a little bit. He's getting to the 45 and down to the 41. Great push by the offensive line. And it's be third and short. 3:55 to go in the second quarter, and in case you're wondering, it is still 3-0. I know it's a big surprise. I know it seems like a lot of offense is going on, but right now it's still rough and tumble 3-0. Hopefully we can get a score here. Who knows? All right, third and one. Stafford under center going to send Puka Nacua into motion over to the left. And now they're going to send Cooper Kupp into motion, and going to be a handoff, and is going to get the first down marker from a 38. First down 10 for the Rams. Okay. Let's continue this. Let's give it to Kyren Williams again. Because so far it's been working. 3:04 man in the second quarter. Still all 3 timeouts for each team. Oh, wow. Somebody's dressed up like the Grinch. I'm talking about like face paint the Grinch. Goodness. All right, shotgun formation. Kyren Williams to the left from the 38-yard line. Going to be a handoff and is going to get up to about the 35-yard line. So a great gain of about 3 yards there. Going to be second down 7. And the play clock is about half a second behind the half a second behind the game clock. So I have to do one more play. Stafford is 2 for 10 for 11 yards. Second down 7. Please be something good. Please. Please. Under center, Kyren Williams comes back in the backfield. Second down 7. Gonna send Puka Nacua over to the left. And going to be a handoff to Kyren Williams, who is going to get about a yard and a half, maybe. So it'll be third down and about close to 5 when we come back from this 2-minute warning. But yes, so talking about the Purdy situation, I think that quarterbacks are getting paid elite money, even though some of them are not elite. Like, some of the quarterback contracts make sense, totally. But does Lawrence or Tua in that scenario should get the money they're getting right now? I don't think so, but it, like I said, just comes with the price of how the quarterback market is. For Brock Purdy, part of it is also going to come down to how much is he asking for. I don't know, because like part of me wonders if Brock Purdy is going to take the approach of like, okay, I'll get paid good enough as long as we can kind of keep everybody together for the next couple of years. Because like, Kittle's about to turn 30, which is not like a death sentence. I'm not trying to do that to him, but in the next 2 or 3 years, he'll probably start falling off a little bit. I mean, Kelsey is 30. Oh, is he 34? Or is he 33? He might be 33. Like, usually when you have a player get up to about their, 32, 33-year-old season, like, they're going to start to fall off, even regardless of how good they are if they're a skill position. Heck, Olsen had injury problems later in his career, but he was so good. But like, your core that you've had since 2019 is starting to age, and it's starting to be not going to be worth all that you're going to be paying him. Because like, you think about it, Deebo Samuel. There's talks of the 49ers traded him because you signed Brandon Cooks, and you can't really have both of them after this year when you pay Brock Purdy. You got Christian McCaffrey, and you paid him again, so that's also a huge contract. Trent Williams is worth it, but he's also old, so how much longer is he actually going to have to play? And so you don't really have a backup plan. So, like I said, that's the reason why I'm saying, like, the 49ers have to draft a tackle in the first or second round. It can be in both rounds. You can go both offensive line if you want to, but you desperately need help on the offensive line, and it needs to be like a immediate impact kind of player. So with as good as this tackle draft is, take a tackle. Please. I am begging you. Third down 6 from the 34-yard line. Stafford in empty set, going to send Puka Nakua in a motion over to the left. Quick screen and is going to get hammered. Goodness. Got hammered once by Warner, then finished off by Hufanga. It's going to be a 4th down and 2. 1:42 remaining in the second quarter, and it looks like they are going for it. They're going to give Cardi a chance, a little bit of a longer field goal, especially in this rain. So 1:30 left to go in the second quarter. 4th down and 2. Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. Play like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're trying to get him to jump off sides, and then they call a timeout. So with 1:10 left, Rams call a timeout, and they'll send Cardi on for a 40-something yard field goal. So hopefully tie it. Please make it. I okay. Cardi on to kick a 48-yard field goal. The rain is at his back. Snap, hold, kick is up, and kick is right down the middle. So it is 3-3. 105 will go the second quarter, and the 49ers will start off with the ball. Well, not start with the ball. We'll get the ball, and they'll have 3 timeouts to try to get in any kind of range, whether it be touchdown, field goal, something. Because outside of that second drive, they've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't believe I chose to watch this exhilarating football game instead of studying for a test. You should be studying for a test. I have a paper to write, but I'm good at writing papers in a timely manner. It might not seem that way with how backtracked I usually get for writing scripts, but writing papers I do a pretty good job at. But you should be studying for a test. Cause I'm trying to think. Y'all have hold on a second. Yeah, cause for public school, I guess you're in public school. You might be in private school. I don't know, but this would be the week whenever we have finals is usually y'all's week for like that final test before you have finals, like the mid like the second 9 weeks finals, or how it was in. I mean, I'm talking about Alabama, so I don't know. There's certain things that are different in each state, so I don't know how y'all do it, but we always had like the week that most colleges were doing finals. We had our final tests for the unit, and then we'd have like our depending on what grade you were in, you had like either benchmarks or you had exams. Um, and for December, and also like in the ones in May, like you had the half day off. So like once you got done with your days, you got to go home. Especially if you could drive, you could go home. If not, then you'd have to wait for the bus, which was also yeah. I so like because my mom was a teacher, I was able to just kind of be with her. So I just like either I would like walk to to her classroom. Prime has Beast games. I just saw that because I had no idea what was going on. Okay, it did hit the fingertips of Elliot. Is that Elliot from? I think that might be the Elliot from Missouri. Let me check and see if I'm correct. Idiot 49ers. If that's correct, that's kind of wild that I can just think of Elliott and be like, oh, that should be him. Hooray, hooray. Yep, Jordan Elliott. I knew it. Missouri from the 2020 draft class. But yes, you should be studying. Trent Williams is up there, bundled up. Good for him with an ankle injury. All right, shotgun formation. Actually, sorry, not shotgun. Empty set. We screen a Debo and great pursuit by Kobe Turner, but will be a 5 yard gain for Debo Samuel. Will be second down and 5. And 52, 51, 50. Clock is running. Shotgun formation. Draws back to pass. And a little twist and a very bad throw. Don't. It's not even coming down right now. What is going on? What is going on? Third and 4, 41 seconds remaining. All three timeouts for the 49ers. But just been some really bad passes. And some of it makes sense when it's been raining, but goodness. All right. Purdy, shotgun formation. Draws back to pass, and it's going to take a shot. And incomplete. Try to get Jawan Jennings, but unfortunately let it too far inside. Another bad pass. I just want it to be good. I just want a good game. Please. It's good coverage. So I guess maybe he's trying to see if he could maybe get a pass interference, but I don't know. We have finals next week. I have a standard AP World History test, but it got moved to Monday. Okay. I know the material well, so I tend to just review in class. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. AP World History. That's right. Because you're freshman. That makes sense. Because usually it's or like I guess like the track that I took was like it was like pre-AP World History, U.S. History, and then it's AP. I think it's AP World and then U.S. to end. I can't remember how we did it. I just remember that because our principal was dumb and stupid, we couldn't hit all of what we're supposed to do, so we didn't even get to like basically Teddy Roosevelt's tenure when we talk about U.S. history. We didn't even get close to there, so that's the reason why none of us did really well in the AP exam. 22-yard line, first down 10, 29 seconds. It's going to be a screen pass, and look at Puka Nacua get up to about the 30-yard line, and 24 seconds remain, and that probably be it. Okay. I thought the Rams secondary was bad. That's why I had faith in Kittle. I mean, so far he's had 2 good catches. He had that one that was for close to 30, I think, and then he had one for about 12. So it's not terrible. I think I'm kind of hoping for a touchdown. That would be beneficial. But if he can get a couple of catches, because so far he's like the only thing getting any kind of explosive plays, I think he'll still be fine. He might just get he might not boom, but he might get basically what his points are. But I mean, like Stafford being that was his third completion, I believe, because he was 2 for 10 for 11 yards. So now he is 3 for 11 for like basically 20. Like I can't explain that. I can't explain that. It is bad. Georgia schools are different. We have a class called AP Human Geography. Oh, in freshman year, AP World History is sophomore class. Gotcha. Okay. I said that makes sense. Like I said, Bama and Georgia a little bit different. Like I said, there's it. That's another thing too that I'm trying to think of. Like more than likely, I kind of want to stay in Alabama. There are a lot of people who are just like, why don't you just leave? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I would kind of want to like help out the state that I grew up in, and not just leave. I mean, like, and I'm not trying to disagree, like, trying to say like it's bad for anyone who does leave, like Bama. Everyone has their reasons, but I enjoy it, and so, but there definitely needs to be some stuff that's done for, especially Alabama education. And in fact, like obviously, it's no surprise that we're near the bottom in most educational, um, like testing and whatnot. Some of it has to do with access. So, like, as far as like who's getting what kind of funding, how's that funds being allocated? Because sometimes it's not necessarily just like these places aren't getting funded. It is that the way that they're allocating said funds is not in the best way. Um, but as far as like grading, like as far as like um, classes wise, the other reason why mine will be a little bit different is because my school cut out physics. Don't know why we did that, but we did. And so you had to, if you wanted to take physics, you had to take it the uh, at a junior college, which is what I did. What's up, Dobie? Let's see. Oh, you said who's got? But yeah, AP Human Geography. That's like basically we didn't have an AP course in that. We had that in was that seventh grade? I think it was seventh grade. We had like geography and civics in the seventh grade. And the only reason I remember that is because both of the teachers were coaches, and you had them for like half a year. Um, and in civics, I think that was the class we watched Boy in Striped Pajamas. Um, and then geography, all I remember is this, and I feel okay. I'm gonna preface this. I'm preface this by saying where the middle school is, there's a dentist office not too far away. So I decided that after I had gotten I can't remember if I'd gotten a cavity filled in or something like that, but they have to put in a lot of Novocaine for me. I have a very high tolerance for Novocaine. I don't know where it comes from. I think my mom might also, but I have a very very high tolerance to Novocaine, so it takes a little while for it to wear off. So after I got done with that in the morning, I go to class. I'm kind of feeling like this, and the teacher in particular, this is before everything came out about Bill Cosby, was thought I was trying to do a Bill Cosby impression of his bit with like the dentist office, and I wasn't. But I still think about it to this day because I still think it's wild that in school we talked about Bill Cosby because of like because of my dentist appointment, and I still think about it to this day because it's just what we talking about because he thought I was faking it. Uh, yeah, like I said, I had the Rams too, Dobie, as well. I'm hoping it becomes a better game. I mean, like it is rough right now for sure. My sister is allergic to Novocaine. Oh, that sucks. What do they do? Like laughing gas? I don't know what that was. Do they do laughing gas instead? Because I'm trying to think what else you could do. Because a lot of times, because I have a high tolerance, like I just kind of like deal with it. Like I can usually still feel like the drill on my teeth if it's doing anything like that, which sucks. But I much rather have that than have to go like a whole entire day with just like talk like this because my bottom lip would be numb. Yeah, yeah. I've only had laughing gas once because of wisdom teeth taken out, and I did not know how hard that would hit. Like it hits it does its job. I'll say that. But yeah, that's the only time that I ever had I have it was for wisdom teeth. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I have like a high tolerance to. That's just the main thing that I know of because like I usually have to get like seven. I think my record is 7 shots of Novocaine. 7 shots of Novocaine. I think this is my record. Um, yeah, I think it's because I had a lot. Okay, I was really bad as a kid, getting a lot of cavities. So I think that might have to do with it. It's just I just had so much when I was a kid that that's the reason why I have a high tolerance. I have no idea, but I did. I guess so. Uh, I like the fact that I'm talking about dentistry because this game is just so bad. Before I was talking about the SEC schedule coming out, which was nice. Like I said, there's some tough stretches for some teams. Um, Talking about the college football playoff on Monday. I'm trying to think of anything else really. Also, Dobie. Because I am moving, that's another reason why I just haven't been able to get out the video because I haven't really had time to video while I'm trying to get stuff together. So this is the last stream in this room. So that's another thing too. They're showing the Beetlejuice, the second one being on Max, I believe. I saw the first one. I haven't seen the new one yet, so I might watch it. I don't know. I've heard I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people like it, some people didn't like it as much because it wasn't as good as the first one. Which I mean, like you're having a sequel to something from like 30 years ago, so obviously, well, almost 40. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm just moving basically back to my mom's for the time being because, like I said, I got my internship in the spring, so I can't like get a house or anything, or not. I'm definitely getting a house, but get an apartment because I won't know where I'll be after my internship. So I am going to be traveling a lot, but I mean they can't even really do that much. They can't even do that much highlights because it's been that bad of a game. It's always a Thursday game. I don't know. Like it's never like too bad of a Monday night game. So that's where we'll have like somewhat of like a good feeling. But then again, I didn't watch the Titans Dolphins game earlier this year, so but the Bears Commanders game from 2 years ago was bad. Bears Panthers from last year was bad because that was also me trying to hope and pray that we could get a win. That's a long time between sequels. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Okay, that's why I don't get it. I get that some people are like, oh man, I wish this had a sequel, but I wonder if like producers are hearing they're like, oh, we should do it now. No, you should have done it like 20 years ago, but you did, and it's like you're playing on nostalgia, which a lot of people have done, and it's the thing is that it's always been done. Is it ramped up more now? Absolutely, but it's there's always been remakes and stuff like that from older stuff that like might get like a new retooling or stuff like that. So it's not out of the ordinary. Some of it's been good, some of it hasn't been good, but I I just want there to be more. I guess newer movies is the best way to put it. It's just like newer ideas. Like I get that there are certain movies that are just like um, it's kind of like this movie, but it's different. It's kind of like this movie, but it's different. And this can be kind of hard to get like a brand new story. But when you take old stories and you just modify them just like a little bit by either like changing something about the character, they're like, oh well, it's different now, and I'm like, like create a different character. That's all it is. I'm not gonna go like I'm not a movie critic or anything like that, but I would much rather you have someone else's ideas put on the screen than just a retelling of the same as I think we've seen 5 times already. I do have a couple of trailer ideas that I'm thinking about doing for the Super Bowl thing. Thinking that I did last year, where all the teams that weren't in the Super Bowl, like they had to have like um, pitches for like commercials or whatnot. I still have some ideas for that. If it wasn't gonna take me too much time, I'd actually do the commercials. Like I'd actually like make the commercials, but that would take up way too much time. So I just was like, nah, I'm good. I just do the ideas for them, I guess. What's up, Zoe? Yeah, we're talking about what we're talking about. We're talking about the Beetlejuice trailer was shown like it was gonna be on Max, and we were talking. We just been talking about stuff because it's been a boring game. Like when you have Stafford before that last pass was like 2 for 10 for 11 yards, and like it'd been nothing. I want this to be good. And then also said that this is in this room, the last stream, because I'll be moving um, back to my mom's house for the time being, uh, while I have my internship in the spring. So, like I said, this would be the last one in here. That's another reason why it's been hard for me to try to get the video out. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to. And so I'm just going to combine 4 weeks into one video, which I mean I've already written out for the first for week 12 and 13. I've already written those out. I'm almost finished with 14, and then I'll finish up 15, and then I'll just cram that in. And honestly, it's probably going to be a gosh. Okay, so if most of those videos are closer to the 12 to 15 range, it is going to be close to an hour long. But I want the storyline to continue, and I actually like what I have written down. It's just going to be a lot editing. But next week I'll have plenty of time because I won't be. I'll be working, but outside they'll have plenty of time. So just leave that little preview. We're back. Let's see if we can get some offense. It's not raining super hard right now, so it's a new game. I'm hoping. Rams will receive. Jake Moody ready to boot this ball away. And it is going to be a bad kick. So we return it to 4, 10, 15, 20, and at the 25, maybe the 24, depends on where they mark them. So first down 10 for the Rams. And nice job by 53. They're showing, I mean, like, they're just drenched in rain. Five punts in the first half is crazy. All right. All right, so yes, at the 24-yard line. Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to be a hand up to Kyron Williams off the left side, and he's going to cut back in and get up to about the 20, 27, 28, depends on what the mark. I'm going to say 28-yard line. This will be a nice gain, about 4, second down 6. So they gave him 3 yards. So second down 7. 14-25 like in the third quarter, still 3-3, coming out at halftime. Stafford under center with Kyle Williams in the backfield. Listen, Puka Nakua in a motion over to the right, then motion back out. Going to be another handoff to Kyle Williams, who is going to get up to about the 29-yard line. Gain about 2. Going to be third down and 5. All right. Third down 5. Stafford in the shotgun with Kyle Williams to his right. Going to send Tutu Atwell in the motion over to the left. Bunch to the left, drops by the pass. And got time, rolls out to his right. and is going to throw in out of bounds. 4th and 5. Guys punt this ball away, and not a great drive by the Rams. Please do not let this be a defensive battle. Okay. I'll change this up. I'm not gonna mind if it's a defensive battle, but I want to at least see some kind of movement. That's all I'm asking for. Punt is away and is going to be returning the 25, 30 up to the 35, down to about the 37-yard line. It's going to be Jacob Cowing, and it's going to be first down 10 for the 49ers. 13-12 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if the 49ers can get anything going. Please let anything go. Anything happen. Connolly's in there. Chris Connolly? I think it's Chris Connolly. From Georgia. Oh, shoot. He's probably like 30 years old. I formation going to be hand off to Isaac Guerrero, who's going to try the middle of the field and get up to finally some offense up to the 45-yard line. Going to be about second down and about 2 or 3 after that gain, about 7. I was wondering what on earth could have caused Stafford to be 2 for 10 on his passes. Lots of rain would help that explain that. Absolutely. It was like pouring, so that's the reason why I was trying to give some benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know what? That's fair. I was like, it's pouring down, but some of it was just bad placement. And I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. Second down 2, going to be another handoff, and he's going to get the first down up to the 49-yard line. First down 10 for the 49ers. 12:33 left to go in the third quarter, still 3-3, and the 49ers are actually able to move the ball. Let's see if that continues. Now, like I said, I'm just hoping and praying. I need some yards. Also, what is kind of crazy is that if the 49ers somehow win out and they're 10-7, I'll talk about it in a little bit. First down 10 for the 49-yard line. Brock Purdy under center, drops back to pass, and just checks it down to Isaac Guerrero. He's got some blockers up to the 45. Down, and I think they're going to get the first down. Yes, it is. First down 10 from the 41-yard line for the 49ers. But yes, if the 49ers end up winning out, which would be them winning against the Cardinals, obviously the Rams, Dolphins, and they got the Lions. They would be 10-7, and with the Seahawks they have a really tough schedule. I mean, the Seahawks have Packers and Rams and the Vikings left. Like, there's a chance the 49ers could still be in the playoffs. And what? As a way far of a sail. Oh my gosh, Brock Purdy. What is going on? It's not even raining. It's just like he's not 6'7", Brock. I am baffled. I am straight up baffled. Second down 10, shotgun formation. Play close at 5. Gonna send you shaking emotion. Drops back to pass. Got time, throws George Kittle, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. It'll be third down and 1, 11:02 let go in the third quarter. Can we at least see some turnovers, a blown coverage, give us a muff punt, literally anything other than base 3 and out. That's what I'm saying. Something. I mean, thankfully, he got George Kittle. There you go. But this is abysmal. I wish the 49ers could have played like this when they played the Bears. Yeah. No, Emmanuel said earlier, like, literally the scriptwriter was just saying, like, hey, both these teams just played all their offense last week, and now they can't do anything. And a QB sneak, and he gets it. Again, of about a 1 yard for Brock Purdy. Actually, about 2 yards there. So we first down 10 from the 30-yard line? I think so. But yeah, no, like, I did not have faith that the Bears would win after Thomas Brown was announced as head coach. but I also did not think you were doing as bad as you end up doing. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you end up with a top 7 pick, then I think you're going to be fine. Brock Purdy drops back a pass. He's got time and checks it down behind Garindo for about 2 yard game. Shoot. Because, okay, I've done a lot of calculation for like your Bears and then my Panthers. Okay, I am thinking if if the Panthers win one, because the way we've been playing, like I just feel like we're going to win one of them. That's why I technically picked us against the Cowboys. I'm surprised that I did, but I was like, this is the first time that I picked the Panthers all year. Um, I just feel like we're going to win one of these. And there is a chance that the Bears is a very slim chance, but the Bears could end up being ahead of us. And about a 1 yard loss for Isaac Arindo. It is going to be third down about 9 for the 29. Please, please give me a touchdown. I know you have it in your heart. I know you do. You just got to dig down deep and think, is this watchable football? And if it's not watchable football, then why are we playing? So we third and 9, third and 10, 8:38 left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Wilson Jr. to the left of Brock Purdy. Draws back a pass and is going to throw. And Debo, you had it. It was so easy. It was so easy. You had it on catch and go. It was easy first down. Bro, it was right in the red basket. You had a shot. Oh my gosh. And you had blockers. It would have been a touchdown. It would have been a touchdown. 47-yard field goal for Jake Moody. So hey, this might help you out, Emmanuel. Let's see if it makes it up, and it is going to be good. 6-3, 8:23 left in the third quarter, and Emmanuel, you get yourself another field goal. Not only did you get yourself another kill touch, so you got catch for about 6 or 7 yards, but you also got yourself another long field goal. But how do you drop that? How do you drop that? Okay. 49ers when they play a good team. Yeah. Yep, same, but all I have now is a new coach. True. Panthers and Bears will be on tracks when they get better coaching. More. Well, I don't know if coaching is going to be necessarily our problem. Our problem is definitely talent. Like the Bears, it's more so you need better coaching. Like Uberflow's never going to cut it, but you desperately need offensive line help. If you can get good offensive line help, then I feel more confident in how Caleb Williams is going to do. I know playing on Thursday night is not great since the short rest, but this is insane. This is this season's Vikings Raiders 3-0 game with maybe 6 more points. Yeah, it's pretty abysmal. Speaking of watchable football, I'm sorry for Monday night in advance. It's only 2 teams I would love ruin their seeding, and that's Vikings and Packers. True. I mean, the Vikings have a better shot than the Packers. And the Packers playing in Seattle, which is usually not a good thing for them. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Final score 6-5. Somehow a safety happens. I could see that for sure. But yeah, no, I'm streaming the Falcons Raiders game because it's the later one, and that'll give me more time to it'll give me more time to focus on other stuff. So, and also like I don't think either one of them will be a really good game, and so I might as well take the more of the dumpster fire because I don't think anybody's really going to be like. To be honest, out of those 2 Monday night games, I might be one of like 10 people that are streaming that game. But there might be people who are fans of the team that probably stream that game, but most people are going to be streaming the Vikings Bears game. So who knows? Oh, they're going to show the injury. Don't show Dre Greenlaw's injury. That's messed up. W, please ruin the Viking seating. They sent us damaged goods. They need to focus on the interior line. I hate the Vikings as much as I hate the Packers. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. I could see that mainly because like the other issue with the Bears is you've had. I just lost my train of thought. Holy crap! I was gonna say something why like, oh yeah, no, I understand why the Bears and the Vikings, but I think it's mainly just been like both the Vikings and the Packers have been the most relevant for the last 15 years compared to the Bears. Because literally since 2010, you had 2018, which was nice, and you also had what was that one year that you went like 10-6 and then you fired Lovey Smith? Which year was that? I'm not trying to troll. I'm just trying to figure out which year that was. First down 10 for the 30-yard line. As soon as I said, I was like, he probably thinks I'm trolling. I'm not trying to. I just couldn't remember which year it was. Stafford drops by the pass and throws, and it's a completion. Blake Corum up to the 40-yard line. That's to be a first down up to the 42. Finally, finally, something positive for the Rams. Please keep it going. Um, but yeah, also Vikings. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I may talk some trash, but I don't ever do too much. But I can also be like, well, in this century, my team's been to two Super Bowls. Might not have won them, but we've been to them. Vikings can't say that. And Stafford throws out, and it's going to be 200 Long, who is going to, he might get the first down. No, they're going to mark him about a yard short. Still, I'll take it. Something good. Be second down and 1, 7:37 left to go in the third quarter. Yeah, as far as Panthers rivals, I don't hate the Buccaneers because for most of my fandom, they haven't been really that good. And it's also kind of hard to hate Baker and Mike Evans. Second and 1, Stafford got all day to throw. Checks it down to Blake Corum, who is going to get the first down and down at the 46-yard line. So we first down 10 for the Rams. But as far as like hate would be Falcons and then Saints. Mainly because like the Saints have something to say as far as having deep playoff runs, and also I've seen them have a Super Bowl in my lifetime. Like both us and the Falcons are 0 for 2 in Super Bowls, and also just living close to a lot of Falcons fans also makes it where like there's a little bit of hate there because of how 2015 ended up doing. Stafford throws, and it's going to be almost picked. Throw it up for Parkinson, but unfortunately does not come down with it, and it almost was tipped up and picked. So second and 10, 6:32 remaining in the third quarter, and it is still 6-3 49ers. 2012. That's right. I thought so because I was like, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was 2012 or 2013 because I knew like it was Tressman after Lovey, and then it was Fox, and then it was, so on and so forth. All right, second down 10, shotgun formation from the 46-yard line. Play clocks, and that is delay game. Should be, but it's not. Going to be a handoff, and he gets maybe 3. Be third down and about 7. But yeah, like I said, outside of that, I didn't really have anybody that I hated. I kind of hated the Seahawks for a little bit because it just kept on beating us. But I don't really hate that many like fan bases or stuff like that. It's just who I'm in close proximity to and who I grew up with made me hate certain aspects of certain fandoms, I guess. So I only gave him 2 yards every third down and 8. But I send Puka Nacua into motion, play clock at 3, 2, and drops back a pass. Stafford throws, and it's going to be, wow. Puka got lit up, but he's going to be about 1 yard short, and be 4th and 1 from the 37-yard line. If I'm the Rams, you go for it. You can get 1 yard. Oh, Zoe, who would you say is your that you hate the most? Being a Broncos fan, I'm assuming probably Chiefs, but it could also probably be like Raiders. I think it could be Chargers too, but I mean the Chargers usually just charge it away. So 4th and 1, under center, Connor Williams in the backfield, and it's gonna be a QB sneak, and he gets it easily. That's a nice. I was not gonna expect that at all, especially not from Stafford. So first and 10 for the Rams. 4:55 remaining in the third quarter, still 6-3. But let's see if the Rams. Oh, Bosa is limping off. That's not good. Let's see. He got crashed down on. All right, under center from the 35-yard line. Going to send Tutu Atwell into motion. And going to be hand off to Kyron Williams, who is going to get up to a nice 5-yard gain there. So 2nd down 5. Come on, Rams. Please. Please get something. All right, 2nd down 5. I'm trying to think what else I was going to say. As a Bears fan, I guess you can say I can say our fans are the worst. I I wouldn't say Bears fans are the worst. I'll talk about it a little bit. 2nd down 5 from the 30-yard line. Under center Stafford with Kyron Williams in the backfield. That should be a false start on the right tackle. Um, okay, when you say the worst, are you saying like worst behavior, like just like as far as like what they do in the crowd, like like the how you have the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees, how they kind of deal like with in baseball, or are you saying like will turn on a dime kind of fans? Because there's two different kinds of like worst fans, like behavior or like just being fans. Because I've heard two different ways people said like who's the worst. 2nd down 10 from the 35-yard line. Stafford in shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. And it's going to be a screen to Puka Nacua up to the 30. Oh my gosh. 69 absolutely obliterating anybody in his way. And Puka is going to get 14 yards. It's going to be a 1st down 10 for the Rams. Great job of 69 there. I mean, absolutely obliterated. Is that Dotson? I think that's Dotson. Yeah, it is. Huh! And then, huh! I mean, I will say this. As an offensive lineman, that's one of the reasons why you like the screen, because you're going against farly smaller people. It is very fun to just absolutely just truck somebody. 1st down 10 for the 22-yard line. Stafford under center. And it's going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who is going to get up to the 20 and be pushed to the 18. So a nice game there, about a 4 yards. Be 2nd down 6. 2:22 left to go in the third quarter. So far, it's been a 6-minute drive for the Rams. Good. Like I said, I will take a long sustained drive if you are sustaining the drive. 2nd down 6, Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. Two tight ends to the left. Going to be another handoff to Kyron Williams, who is going to get about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about, what was it? 3rd down 4? Or 5? 3rd down 5. Okay. Touchdown allowed on last 13 red zone drives. That's pretty amazing. All right, Stafford into empty set. Now going to go under center with Kyron Williams coming back, who is like 8 yards in the backfield. Good Lord. I'm going to get the first down. Shoot, I about burnt there. 1:11 left to go in the third quarter. Great run by Kyron Williams. I don't know. Okay, I don't mind being that far back because I trust Sean McVay enough that it's more about okay timing and working basically a hole open. But if you got to get just a couple more yards, I don't like being so far back because that means you have to get so much more yards to even get close to what you want to get at. That's not the way that it's supposed to be said, but it's okay. First down 10 from the 11-yard line, going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams. Cuts back and cuts back in down to the 4-yard line. Great run by Kyron Williams. Nice and patient. Be second and 4, I believe. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They might run a play, they might not. While they're doing that, I'm going to check something because that thinking about Lovie Smith made me think about something. How in the world did y'all miss the playoffs? Y'all were 10. Stafford under center and nothing. Because, like, I know, okay, as far as 10-win teams that didn't make it in, I know there's obviously the Patriots in 2008. I think it was the Seahawks had one season they went 10 wins. I should have said Bears, not in the full season. Bears. Yep, I mean y'all were third in NFC North, so that would have been you would have to be the 6th seed. So that would have sucked for y'all. Let's see, standings. Work for me. I just want to see your standings. Goodness gracious. That's not helping at all. What is this? Okay, you're cordially invited. Okay, I don't know about that. Come on, show me. Let's see here. NFC, see, Washington made it in. We were 10-6. Barely missed out because of the Vikings. And the Seahawks were 11-5. Oh, that just sucks. That's the reason why you missed out. Okay. As Broncos growing up, I wasn't a huge fan of the Raiders. I did think all the wild costume Raider fans in Oakland wore to games looked cool, though. That's true. But I actually dislike the Cowboys more. That makes sense. Like I said, I've heard a lot of people who aren't like rivals of the Cowboys just hate the Cowboys even more than everybody else because of how their fans act. And I've been friends with Cowboys fans that are reasonable, and I've been friends with people who like will play it up every now and then because they know what people usually think about when it comes to Cowboys fans. Like Alex, who comes in every now and then, he's my friend, and he'll like play it up every now and then, but he doesn't really believe it. But I do know some Cowboys fans that when you look at Scooter Magruder, who entertaining personality, but sometimes he can be, what's the best way to put it? He can be more of a fanatic than a fan, of where he'll like blindly like overlook certain things because like they're to go against the Cowboys or whatnot, which is funny to watch, but it's also just like I hope you don't truly believe that. But the thing is, some of them are like that, and I can't wrap my brain around it because they'll be my age. Never have seen a Cowboy Super Bowl and be truly believing that they're going to make it. And Stafford keeps, and he is going to try to stiff arm. I thought Allen was going to have himself a touchdown. Stafford try to stiff arm Warner, and there's a flag for something. I'm wondering if it's going to be a face mask. Well, the 49ers are clapping their hands. It might be on the holding. Oh, man. So holding on Allen, the tight end. Stafford, let's see here. He's on. Yep. That's hold. But for sure, I dislike the Chiefs and Cowboys the most. That's like so that makes sense. Especially the Chiefs because like they had that streak against y'all. Thankfully, y'all broke it. But yeah, I can understand that. Like I can understand like Buccaneers fans hating on the Panthers because there was like a long streak of just us just beating the Bucks. Like that's the reason why. That's the reason why like they're technically a rival, and I'll probably get back to that period where like other Panthers fans hate the Bucks. But for most of my fanhood, they just have not been that good. Stafford avoids the pressure, throws, and it's to be caught by Puka Nakua down to the 5 yard line. So it will be Puka's okay. He's good. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure he's okay. Be third down and about 4 or 5. 14, 15. Let's go to the fourth. Yeah, third and fourth. Um, but yeah, like I said, I don't hate really anybody any other teams in particular. Um, I can't even really think about it, anybody. Third down and four from the 5 yard line. Shotgun formation for Stafford. Kyron Williams to the left. Sorry. Drops back a pass and avoids a sack. Avoids another sack. Stafford keeps on looking. Keeps on looking. There's a flag, however. Don't know what it is yet. 13:41 left to go in the fourth. There is a flag. They said illegal man downfield. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Nelson man downfield. I didn't see that one quite yet. But then the holding I did see. That was the one on the right tackle. So it is penalty both declined, and it will be fourth down. Chip shot field goal for Cardi. Why are West Coast teams playing Steelers football? Hmm. Like you're talking about like the rotation? Because that's normal. Like you'll usually have. I'll talk about this after this 23-yard field goal. Probably go to commercial break. Cardi for a 23-yard field goal attempt, and kick is up, and kick is good. So it is 6-6, 13:38 remaining in the fourth quarter, and we'll be going up. I said overtime. Hopefully not. We'll be going to commercial break. But yeah, no, like usually you'll have like a rotation. Like for the Panthers this year and the Falcons too. We're on the AFC West and the NFC East. So I know that the Steelers are on the. I'm trying to think what conferences they're playing, but it just really depends on what rotation. Like, um, that's the reason why I was trying to go to the Steelers Falcons game because it's gonna be about not next year, but the year after that they're going to be going to the Tennessee Titans to be close enough for me to take my sister to see that game. But that's why the West teams are playing the Steelers. I guess is the best way to put it. Um, Chiefs because they beat my team 8 straight years exactly. The Cowboys due to the very negative experiences I've had with Cowboys fans. So like I said, that's reasonable. Like I I've had bad experiences with Falcons fans because of like where I'm from and because of like how 2015 ended and then 2016 was for the Falcons. It's just like that switch. So like that was rough, and then how it ended for them was hilarious. And that's when like I think it was Emmanuel asked me. This has been a couple of weeks ago, but when I told him like exactly the reason why I hated Falcons fans was just like this sense of just like kept on being dogged on because of like Cam not picking up the fumble and us losing in the Super Bowl and like the season was for naught and all this kind of stuff, and then how 2016 ended. It was so satisfying after everything that was said to me in 2015, having 2016 where like they lose 28-3. That's the reason why I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy whatsoever for 28-3. Now the other chokes, absolutely, but 28-3, that was That was me loving life for sure. With Chargers, I actually low key like them, to be honest. I mean, they always use a Charger, so I guess it's kind of easy for you not to hate them. Um, Also, I mean, their color scheme is nice. The Chargers' color scheme is nice, and also Harbaugh is a easy guy to root for. So I agree with that. Also, it is kind of funny that both LA teams have Auburn grad GMs, but they do. Auburn, it might still be true. I'm pretty sure it is. But Auburn is, oh my gosh, terrible. Okay, it barely hit the 20-yard line. I thought it was a shank, but no, he just tried to kick it a certain way. But I think Auburn is the only college that has more than one GM graduate from their college, but I might be wrong, or it might be like that's not Ivy League, but it's still kind of cool. You got Les Snead, and then what's his face from the Chargers, both of them are Auburn grads. Um, I mean, nitty gritty, low scoring game, defensive focused game. Just that they aren't scoring points. Yeah, like I said, like I don't mind defensive games, but if it's going to be a defensive game, I want to see drives like that where I don't mind that it ended in a field goal. It's a tied up game, but it's a long, sustained drive instead of just punting everywhere. Debo on a little bit of a screen there gets about 6 yards, be second down and 4. However, there is a flag. Refs didn't do too much in the first half. They decided, you know what, we're going to do some in the second half. And I believe it might be on George Kittle. He's kind of like patting his chest like it's him. Pass interference on George Kittle. Yeah. Ball didn't get there in enough time, so yeah. So it will be. Let's see what. I see what's the way it is in a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of getting into the Christmas spirit. First down 20. 13:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still 6-6 a game. From the 10. Empty set for Brock Purdy. Who's going to get the first touchdown? Brock Purdy drops back to pass and tipped at the line. It's going to be second down and 20 from the 10. Ooh, goodness. Second down 20. I'm I'm going through all the teams trying to think of like if there's like another team that I had like a bad experience with. I've had more bad experiences with college teams than I have with NFL. That's just because like before 2011 when I was 10, it depends on when year it was. 2011 season, beginning of the season, I was 10. I was more of just an Auburn football fan. Brock Purdy takes a shot, and it's going to be almost intercepted. It's good coverage, but 30 to 20. Okay, but I was more so like an Auburn fan, and so I can tell you a whole bunch of Auburn facts. I can tell you a bunch of like NFL facts too, but I was like a quiet kid that thought if you know trivia that people will like you. I don't understand how that happened, but that's how my brain worked, and so I just know a lot of um, Auburn football and NFL football trivia. Brock Purdy is going to be a screen to Isaac Rendo up to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, and it's going to be fourth and 5 for the 49ers. But that's reason like I'm more hatred toward a certain college football teams than I do NFL teams. Hey man, I'm already going through it with football. How about we don't bring up the most demoralizing game ever played? You know, the game that ruined franchise and several legacies. Okay, I brought it up once, and I was reinstated that I've talked about it before. I'm not gonna go in detail. Don't worry, Emmanuel. And it's gonna be fair caught about the 28-yard line. There is a flag, however. Don't that's on. I'm exaggerating, just a little jokes. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to talk about either. Like, it would be like someone talking to me about 2014 national championship against Florida State. That was oh that was the worst one for me. I think that one was worse than the Super Bowl, surprisingly, because we had it in the bag. That's the thing. I could talk a lot about that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like the fact that we drafted um, Kelvin Benjamin. I didn't like him coming out of college. One, because I didn't like his play, but also I didn't like the fact that he caused my Auburn Tigers to lose national championship. But it also took me a little bit to get over my hatred of Jameis Winston because he was the quarterback that season for the Florida State Seminoles. Um, so that's the reason why, like, when I do make the video of like players that I hated or respected, I think I had Jameis Winston on one of those. I gotta look back, but yeah, actually, no, I don't think I had my hated respected because I had to like respect their game, and I didn't really respect James Winston's game. I respect the guy now because he seems like a cool dude, but I did hate him for a while. Him and Stafford hated him. Stafford's just more of like young me dreams going awry in 2006. But you know, I am really excited to make that video though. I feel like that could do decently. Some of the videos that I have like ideas for. I kind of just want to wait and like I don't know if it's more so like get more information or like I'm waiting for me to I'm waiting to know more about how to work certain things because I'm like I have an idea for something and I want it to be good, but my editing skills and other stuff like that is just not up to par to like the way that I want it to look. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna put it off for a little bit, put it off for a little bit. But what's next Thursday night game? I didn't even check and see. Oh, that's right. It's Broncos Chargers. That's gonna be a good one. I'm ready to do that one. That's it starts at 7 Eastern time. It starts at 7 Eastern time. There's no way. Why are you starting it that? Why are you starting it that early? If that's wait. If it's Thursday night football, 7 Eastern, that's 6 my time. You're doing it at 4 on a Thursday? Well, I can't remember if it's at Broncos or if it's at Cardinals, but or at Chargers. Still, Stafford taking a deep shot, and he's got it wide open, and it's going to be Puka Nacua down to the 16-yard line. Thank you. Thank you. Please, just score a touchdown. It is 12-12. Let's go in the fourth quarter. We haven't got a touchdown. Please. I mean, he burns them, so if you just throw... Stafford, he just throws it. If you just throw it accurate, it would have been a touchdown. Please. Please be a touchdown. I just want to see something. I like the fact you had that long sustained drive, but just give me something. What was prime Bucks Jameis like? What was the 30-30 season? Oh, gosh. From the 16-yard line, first down 10. Stafford under center, going to be hand off to Kyron Williams. Makes the man miss. Up to the 10, down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be second down 2. So in that 30-30 season, before Tom Brady ended up replacing him, the Bucks defense was still good. This was when Vita Vea was kind of coming to his own. Devin White was still perceived as good. I didn't like him. But in the London game, when Christian McCaffrey cut up that defense, though it was only one play, overall he didn't have the best game. Second down and 2 from the 8-yard line. Stafford going to be another handoff, and Kyron Williams, why'd you go to the right? You had open line to the left. Oh well. Third and 2. But Jameis threw, I want to say 5 picks, but I'm probably going to say 4. But he threw so many picks in that London game that I was not surprised when he did 30 picks. Because like I said, 2019 was Christian McCaffrey's thousand year. But I remember in the Bucks game, that's when I started to realize, like, ooh, hold a second, they're actually cooking something down there with that defense. But, like, Jameis would still he put up like 30 touchdowns. He had like 5,000 passing yards, something like that, or it might have been 4,000. I don't remember, but it's still a good season. But just that the 30 interceptions, you can't come back from that. Throws, and unfortunately, Kyre Williams is going to be short. Great job by Fred Warner, and it's fourth down. They're going to kick a field goal. I shouldn't have said anything. Why did I say anything? Heck on it. It's a good defensive play, but heck it's at Chargers. Okay, so that's isn't that 4 o'clock? Am I wrong? Because Eastern, that's Eastern, Central, Mountain, and then Western time, right? I think so. That's 4 o'clock on a Thursday. Why are we doing that? That can't be right. I'm gonna say it's not right. I'm gonna say it's 7 Central time because that would make no sense. 27-yard field goal. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 6-9, 9:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Before we all saw him as entertainment, and he wasn't still viewed as a viable NFL QB and not a meme machine. You're talking about like Jameis, yeah. So Jameis's rookie year was good for them. He didn't have Andrew Luck and he didn't have Cam rookie season, but he had a pretty stinking good rookie season as far as statistics go. Now, like, record wise, no. But he just, like, he couldn't get over the hump, especially in crunch time. There were certain times he would just make dumb decisions and he just got in the way of either really good performances by him or whatnot. But, like, there's a reason why, like, yes, Mike Evans has had 1,000 yards every single season, and he had some pretty bad quarterbacks. He had Mike Lennon he had to go with. I think he also had one season of Josh Freeman, which Josh Freeman, oh my gosh. If people want to talk about like, oh well, Jameis Bucks was bad, no, Josh Freeman was terrible. Like Raheem Morris had to deal with 1 year or two of Josh Freeman, and he, yeah, but Jameis always had the potential. He just couldn't get everything together, and that's the reason why you saw the famous Jameis, like everybody talking about that, because like, yes, sometimes he is just straight up gunslinger, no holds bar, and it's very entertaining to watch. But it can be costly, and you see that in the Bucks and the Broncos game, like where like you throw 2 pick-sixes, but you also put up like 500 yards. Like that's the thing with Jameis Winston that is just like you saw it at the Buccaneers, um, and he was also like I say he was part of those Buccaneers team that just usually just got beat by the Panthers. So I didn't really think anything of him, but like every now and then he would show like he could play, and so that's the reason why I think that overall Jameis Winston will be able to stay in the league even after whatever happens with the Browns. Like he'll still be able to stay in the league because he'll still be a viable backup option for any team. So, because like I said, I don't think he's not dumb or anything like that. He's a smart quarterback. He has a good arm. It's just sometimes just decision making just not the best. But yeah, he was still decent. Just never. He was decent, never good, never great, never elite. But every now and then he could be good. 5, 10, 15, 20. Deebo Samuel 25, down to the about 28-yard line. So first down 10 to the 28, 9:22 remaining in the fourth. It is 9-6. Dang, that like so they're showing it right now. That Seahawks Packers game. I mean that is absolutely crucial. All right, first down 10, 9:22 remaining in the fourth from the 28-yard line. Brock Purdy under center with Isaac Guerrero in the backfield. And it's going to be handed to Isaac Guerrero, who has got nowhere to run. Only got about a yard. So second down 9. But yeah, no. What was another one? Another one that came into the South that had okay. Nah, not really. Because it's either been like established guys like Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, whatnot, or people who like stayed for like a year but weren't really good. Like Mike Glennon wasn't very good. Josh Freeman definitely wasn't very good. They kind of stick with him for a little bit. Purdy chefs some pocket throws as we caught, and that's going to be Ricky Pearsall up to the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the 49ers. 8:32 left to go in the fourth. Um, yeah, it's been a revolving door since then, but I'm trying to think who I would say is the worst quarterback that I've seen in the NFC South. Part of me wants to say Will Grier. His one game was absolutely atrocious, but I'm sure there's been another player that I'm not thinking about by the time as being a fan. Hands it off to Isaac Grendo, who makes a man miss, gets up to about the 47-yard line, so a nice 2-yard gain. Second down and 8. Ryan Fitzpatrick had a run where I can't remember if it was because Jameis was hurt or it was that was what I think it was 2018 when Ryan Fitzpatrick came back out of nowhere, where he went on like was it a 3-game win streak? I can't remember what it was, but I remember that his first press conference, watched him have like the sunglasses, chest hair out, and like a leather jacket or whatever. Second down 7, Brock Purdy drops back a pass, throws cross middle. So be George Kittle as we up to the 43-yard line. First down 10 for the 49ers. Yeah, he was Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, on the screen they said 7, so like that can't be right. Okay, thank you so much, Zoe. That makes so much sense. I was about to be worried. I was like, crap, I'm gonna be late because I'll be working till 6, and then I was like, I gotta drive back and I gotta get set up. So I still should be fine. But when they said like basically 6 o'clock, I was like, crap, I'm gonna be like basically coming in at halftime. But we're good. George Kittle has 4 receptions for 61 yards. So there you go, Emmanuel. That's good. But yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick had a couple of good games, but for the most part, no. Takes a shot and incomplete. It is like there's boos everywhere, and like I don't blame him. It is. I don't know what is going on with Matthew Stafford and also with Brock Purdy. There have been wide receivers open, and usually they hit him in stride. But it's been underthrown, overthrown, just not been on the same page. And it's frustrating to watch. Second down 10 for the 43-yard line. Shotgun formation can be handed to Isaac Rendo. Makes a step up to the 40, up to the 35, and is going to get the first down. It's going to be first down and 10 from about the 32-yard line. Nope, actually they marked him a yard short. You got that. All right, well, it's going to be third and by inches. But yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick had a pretty good season of the Dolphins when Tua was there. But obviously that was with Brian Flores, which is a whole another situation. Maybe they had pregame show or something that starts 7. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, no. That makes sense because usually they start about 6. Is their pregame stuff? They'll do like the in your city Marshawn Lynch thing. I think they still do that. I haven't seen it in a little bit. Hand off to Isaac Grindo, who's going to lose a yard. So it'll be second down and 11. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And then okay, good. No, actually, that makes sense. It had me worried for a second, but that makes sense. Thank you, Zoe. But yeah, like I said, I'll be streaming that Thursday night game. So hopefully it'll be better than this one. I was really looking forward to this one, and so far it's been frustrating. Second and 11, 5:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. So 9-6, Rams are up. Purdy going to be in shotgun with Taylor to his right. To his left. Draws back to pass. Getting a little pressure. Throws for the end zone, and it is going to be picked. I'm happy because I picked the Rams, but I want good quarterback play. 5:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. 'Cause, 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 I am utter shock. Also, who has? I'm watching this Verizon commercials. I've seen it a while. It's like like getting a new phone kind of thing, majig. But who is hammering in nails on their roof or like the Christmas lights or whatever you're doing? But you got your phone right here while you're hammering right here. Who does that? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I notice stuff like that. But like in certain commercials, they're either products I don't understand why people are getting them, or it's like dumb decisions that I would never think in my wildest dreams. Like people bumping into you and it like falling, that makes sense. But like you hammering and having your phone right there, right close by where you're hammering, that makes no sense to me. And when I say about like products that I don't understand what people have, like Rocket Money is one of them, and the other one I can't remember what the other one is, but just like tells you like what you're paying for, and I'm like, you can, I don't understand it because like you can usually just look at that for, um, like well your bank statement, or that's what I do. So that's why I never understood that commercial, like why people would be using that instead of just looking at their bank statement and keeping up with it. I definitely was expecting this to be a very different kind of game than it turned out to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't expect it to be. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I did think it would be like 30 something kind of game. I was like, this is gonna be fun. This would be great. But I would have taken 21 to like 14 or something like that. Not the highest scoring game, but not like a terrible game. But like this has been. I don't know who they're going to get for Thursday night football nightcap. Maybe Kobe Turner. Get Kobe Turner. Yeah, yeah. Get Kobe Turner. He has been showing up for the Rams defensive line. I just want, like I said, I want competent quarterback play is what I want. Matter of fact, Rams, I want you to run out this clock. I want you to run out this clock. You win 9-6. Good for you. We were spoiled by good Thursday night football games this season. I forgot how bad they could be. Absolutely. Because even the ones that might have started off bad, they got better. Tip hit the line, but so caught by Tutu Atwell. This would be a 6-yard gain. Be second down and 4. Because I'm trying to think, there was one earlier this season that wasn't the best, but it's still okay. Because it started off bad, but they got better. But goodness gracious, this still isn't Bears Panthers though, so I will say that it's not Bears Panthers, but it's pretty close. Second and 4 from the 26-yard line under center, going to be a play action pass. Throws on the run. It's going to be caught by, is that Hunter Long? Yes, Hunter Long, about 7 yards there. First down and 10 for the Rams. 4:32 remaining in the fourth. Yeah, I should have known better. I should have known it would have been rough. Mm. Stafford is 14 for 25 for 139. First down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to send Cooper Kupp in motion over to the right. And it's going to be handoff. And he's got some room up to the 40. Up to the... Ooh, he's going to get the first down. Depends on where they mark him. He might be second in inches. Bucks versus Falcons started slow but ended amazing. That might have been it. So be second and inches. But like I said, I remember when we were streaming and I was like, golly, I was like, wish this one would pick up a little bit, and then it definitely did. That sounds about right. So it'll be second and about inches for the Rams. Stafford under center. Going to be a QB sneak, and he is going to get it, and he got a good bit of yards. Got about 3 yards there. First down 10 for the Rams. 3:40 remaining in the fourth. Like I said, you can run that clock, baby. Run it out. Oh. All right, first down 10 for the Rams. Stafford under center from the 46-yard line. Bunch to the left. Going to send Cooper Kupp into motion. Going to be a play action pass. Naked boot. Just check it down to 86, Parkinson, who's going to get up to about the 48-yard line. And it's going to be a nice gain. It's going to be second down and about 4. Golly, I'm getting kind of tired. I will say this. I've been doing a lot of writing today, so I guess that might be the reason why I'm very tired. But it just hit me right now. I can feel my body just like, you need to shut down right now. But no, I'm good. All right, so second down and 3. 3 minutes left, 3:01 left to go in the fourth. Stafford under center. Going to send Johnson into motion. Going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams. Going to try the right side. He's going to get the first down. 40. Down to the 38.5-yard line. First down 10 for the Rams. 2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, just run it out. Just run it out. Please, and end our misery. We want to be free of this pain. Also, nice spin move. Great spin move. All right. Rams, 2:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. Last play before the 2-minute warning. From the 38.5-yard line, under center. And it's going to be a hand to Kyron Williams, who is going to sidestep. Is going to get up to about the 34-yard line. Nice gain, about 5 yards. 2:08 left to go in the fourth. And the Niners call their first timeout. Yeah, like I said, Rams, if they win, they're at 50% chance of making the playoffs. If they lose, they're at 23. 49ers are 11. If they lose, they're at 0.1. Which, yeah, pretty much. Oh, gosh. No, okay, I'm good. 2:09, so they add another second. Second and 7. 9-6. From the 35-yard line. Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. Play clock at 5, 4, 3. Going to send Puka Nacua into motion, and they have to call a timeout. Bad decision. Waiting too long. It's not the end of the world that you had to call a timeout, but if you take a long time to get set up, and it doesn't even matter because they call a timeout, why are you taking so long to set up? That's what I don't understand. All right. Second down. All right, second and 7 from the 35-yard line. Don't beat suspicion. Stafford under center with Kyron Williams in the backfield. But it's a Puka Nacua in a motion over to the right. Going to be hand up to Puka Nacua. And they got some blockers. And Puka got about, I give about 3 yards. It'll be third down and 4. And that's a 2-minute warning. Let's see if the 49ers can get themselves to a stop right here. Okay. Question. If it's 4th and 2, do they go for it? I would say that you go for it. I mean, if you kick a field goal, you're still down by 6. You're still up by 6. So, like, all they can do is score a touchdown. If you get a 4th down, the game is going to be over. So I would go for it if it's 4th and 2. Now, if it's like 4th and 7, no, don't be doing that. But I couldn't. I'm not going to say I could myself. But I could design a play to get 2 yards. I tell you that much. I just got a text from Luke that said this game sucks. Yeah, no, Luke, you're correct. It is. It is absolute cheeks. It is. It is booty. It is trash. It is garbage. It is a refuge. Rubbish. It is. I'm thinking of other synonyms for garbage. Cabbage. Yeah. Another one. Another one down. Another one down. Whenever I get a little bit tired and I keep moving forward, my brain starts to lose the filter a little bit. And so when I was thinking about Another One Bites the Dust, every single time I hear Another One Bites the Dust, I don't remember when it was, but I think it was 2010. And this would have been when my cousin was, young and was still watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Um, I believe on Disney Channel they had like their Mickey shorts, and one of them was just like them animating Another One Bites the Dust. I don't remember that if that was on YouTube or if that was on um, Disney Channel, but I still remember watching it. And so every single time that I think of Another One Bites the Dust, I think of that animation of just like the cartoon. I can't explain it. That's just how my mind works. It'll just be like it'll be a context clue, and then I tried to explain to this. Like the way that my mind works is like in Bruce Almighty, there's the filing cabinet. Like where like Bruce like opens it up and it just extends like forever. That's how I try to explain how my mind works. It's like a context clue. So you like try to go all the way through, and it's just like a and then you like pick it up, and then there's the information, and you just spout the information. Just like down. That's the best way I can explain it. What's the score? It is 9-6, buddy. Sup, Baconator? You joined in a wonderful time where it is after the 2 minute warning. It is 3rd and 4 from the 32-yard line. Stafford going to be an empty set here. 49ers are down to 2 timeouts. Going to send Cooper Kupp into motion over to the left. Drops back to pass. Throws. It's going to be first down up to the 20. Down to the 19-yard line is Parkinson. And the 49ers call their second timeout. They have one remaining. It is 1:55. But yes, it is 9-6. Lots of action. Oh, absolutely. There has been a lot of amazing quarterback play. Brock Purdy threw an interception. Stafford was 2 for. He was at one point. He was 2 for 10 for 11 yards. And then he had one good bomb to Puka Nakua, but besides that has been booty cheeks. And there's also the fact, too, that both Brock Purdy and Matthew Stafford have been, let's just say, off, is the best way to put it, because there have been wide open passes, there have been, wide open receivers, and they've either underthrown, overthrown, just throw it out of bounds, like a lot of bad quarterback play, if you can't tell by the score. Especially for that special teams. Hey, if you love you some field goals, this is a field goal kicking day, buddy. I did think about picking up Cardi for this week, but I didn't. But it's fine. I mean, it's only 3 field goals. It's fine. Which team is acting like they want to lose more? Ooh, good question. I'll say 49ers because Brock Purdy threw an inexplicable interception when they were driving down the field. So I'll say 49ers. Plus, it makes more sense if they lose. I mean, if they win, they're at 11 chance. If they lose, they're at a .1 chance. The Rams still end even if they lose. But if I'm the 49ers, I mean, this season's pretty much over. You're good. You're good. I will say that the 49ers can ruin other people's season, though. They can ruin the Dolphins season and next week, and they can ruin the Lions season in 2 weeks. They play the Lions on Monday Night Football. The Lions have Bears. Sorry. They have Bills, Bears, 49ers, and then Vikings. If the Vikings win out and the Lions lose to the Bears, then the Lions will be the 5th seed, which is still wild to think. Like literally, you could have had this. You had this amazing season so far, and it could change on a dime because of like what's all happening right now. All right, first down 10 from the 18.5 yard line. Stafford under center. There's a Puka Nakua in motion. Going to be handed to Kyron Williams, who is going to get about a yard. Ooh, they have a nice push. Gets up to about a 16-yard line. This will be a 2-yard gain. Second down 8. 151 remaining, and the 49ers call their last timeout. So, if everything goes the way that we think it's going to go, and the Rams can't get a first down, they'll be forced to kick a field goal. And I'm just saying how I feel like it's going to go because it's just the way it is. So 40 seconds go by. Well, you have another about 2 or 3 seconds of actual run. So I would say about 3 seconds. So it's going to be about 108, 107 before the next play is done. Stafford going to be a hand up to Kyron Williams, who makes a little jump cut and is going to be down right there. So actually going to be about the next play will be about 105. So yeah, so it'll be closer to about 20-ish seconds by the time that they have to call the Rams probably call a timeout, unless they get unless they convert. But yeah, the Rams have a pretty decent schedule remaining. They have at Jets, Arizona, and then Seattle. That Seattle game is going to be determining who wins the NFC West pretty much. Third down 6, Stafford under center. Going to be another hand up to Kyron Williams, who is going to get about 4 yards. There'll be fourth down and 2, or maybe 4th and 4. And yeah, it's going to get closer to about 20 seconds when they had to call the last timeout. Well, no, they're taking the last timeout. They still one more. And the rains come back. Oh, that's something too. Also, Baconator. It was raining pretty hard earlier in the first half, which is the reason why I kind of like gave some benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's bad quarterback play, but granted, it's also like raining like a monsoon. Now it's raining some more, and there you go. 19 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Rams call their second to last timeouts, and they will be on for a field goal. Oh, please be good. Please. Oh gosh, I could, if there's like 16 seconds remain and then the Rams give up a ticky-tack, like, pass interference call, and the 49ers take it to overtime, oh my gosh. I would, it's raining, 29-yard field goal attempt. Please. It'd still be a 6-point game. Please. Cardi B, good to me. 29-yard field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. Right down the middle. With 18 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, it is 12-6. Please. I am begging to be delivered from this game. You know how fast this game has gone by? It's not even 10 o'clock where I'm at. Usually, the game ends around like 10:45. It ain't even 10 yet. Goodness. Please end. If this goes, oh my gosh, no. If they score a touchdown and then Jake Moody missed the extra point, I'm thinking of every worst scenario right now. I don't want that to happen. Please, just don't, just end. I hate this is the way it's going to end, but this game is reminding me of the Jets Broncos game earlier this season. Rain and less than stellar quarterback play all around. Yeah, but like at the same time, it was like, you know what? No, Bo Nix is a rookie, so he's still like, But these are supposed to be some of the better quarterback play in the NFC. Why are you taking it out? Debo up to the 20, up to the 25, 30. Hold a second. Is that a horse collar? Is that a horse collar? Yes, it is. Oh my word. No, you just didn't. No, you just didn't. Only about 7 seconds went off. 11 seconds remain. Oh my gosh, that's 15 yards. That is clearly in like 35 yards out. You stupid. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, oh, ew, the game is almost over. No, it's not, because it is 11 seconds remain, but it's in good field position. So the 49ers can easily take some shots at the end zone. Because only they're probably like 38, 35 yards out. They weren't at the 50. What? Why? Wait, hold on a second. It's supposed to be after. I guess. I thought horsepower was 15 yards, but I guess it's only 5. Oh well. Still, 11 seconds from the 50. Bunch to the right. Rams call a timeout. Okay. Well, 11 seconds remain from the 50. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like normally the game would go until about like 10:45. So like you coming in would be like around like the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter, maybe the 8-minute mark. But it has been atrocious. Atrocious. That's the best way to put it. 12-6, 11 seconds left to go from the 50-yard line. The 49ers trying to keep their season alive. If they lose today, they're pretty much going to be eliminated this weekend. The 50. Excuse me. Goodness bless me. Sorry, I sneezed pretty loud. I already have that dad sneeze on. From the shotgun formation, drop back to pass, and Brock Purdy's got all day throws, and they're going to be incomplete. 6 seconds remain. A little bit 5 seconds off the clock. That's not good. 6 seconds. Second down 10. Okay. 49ers still have a shot. Oh gosh. 49ers still have a shot. Slim? Slim. Absolutely. They still have a shot. Brock Purdy drops back to pass, and is going to scramble around, and is going to go down for a sack. Well, they brought 5-man pressure. They got there pretty quickly. Get on the Rams, and the Rams are going to win. They'll be going 8-6, and the 49ers will be 6-8, practically eliminated. 0.1% chance of making the playoffs, and the Rams are about 2 wins away from practically making it to the playoffs. After a very rough and shaky start, they have battled their way back to being in playoff contention. All right. This was certainly a game of all time. I hate this is the last game to have it in this room. But I will be back on Monday for the Falcons Raiders game. And trying to think of anything else. Uh, yeah, you did. You came in at the best time. Um, I don't know when I'll have out the video. Mainly because I'll be combining 4 weeks into one. So we'll see how that goes. Um, the not greatest game, absolutely. Oh gosh, I can't even imagine. I'm sure Tom's stream was also like this, where like just you almost feel just like you're ready to be over with it at this point. Um, this was the worst way to send off your streaming studio. Yeah, well, I don't know if his streaming studio is the best way to put it. I mean, it's like a see how far is this? Okay, so that's uh, probably a 7 foot. I'll give it 8 foot. No, not even 8 foot. 7 foot, and then the foot in. So I guess it's 8 foot. By how far is that? It's like a 8 by 8 box. Is basically my room. It's a very small room. Um, yeah. No, there you go. Yeah, yeah. That's. I guess that's a studio. But yeah. But it is what it is. You know what? It's fine. I do enjoy all y'all being here. And I am probably gonna go straight to bed because I am absolutely like I'm like woof tired. Okay, I'm watching this. I'm watching what their the Prime Video is trying to show. Like it's like a Will Ferrell, Reese Witherspoon, something or whatever wedding thing. What are your thoughts on? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Zoe. What are your God the for playoff? The committee had made worse picks. SMU should be out for South Carolina or someone not Alabama though. I think the South. I think the college football playoff committee is trying to make a statement. Um, Mainly that it's important to still play in your college football your conference championship game. Sorry. And so by letting SMU still be in, because yes, ACC is a little bit down this year. They did play BYU and barely lost to BYU by 3 points, and BYU is a top 25 team. So it's not an abysmal out of conference schedule. Like Bama had a bad out of conference schedule. You had at Wisconsin that was 6-6, but the rest are like basically nobodies. And so like that's going to be diminishing a little bit, and that's why I was okay with you also saying like not Bama though, because it makes sense because also you lost to Oklahoma. Like quite literally, if Bama doesn't lose to Oklahoma, you're going to be in. But you can't excuse losing twice to two 6-6 teams that you got obliterated by. The Vanderbilt was a little bit closer, but they thoroughly out toughed you. Like they just ran all over you. For South Carolina, I think it's truly just the fact like they started off so back and trying to make their way back up was a little bit of a tall task, especially not making it into the SEC championship game. I really wish they would have made it in, but it is what it is. But I do think the playoff committee was trying to make a statement of just like, hey, they're not gonna be punished by playing in your conference championship game even if you lose. Because when he said to Rich Eisen that, hey, TCU lost the Big 12 championship game and they didn't go down one spot, they stayed at three, that was my confirmation that they were not going to be punishing people who played in a conference championship game. So, I mean, heck, they put Penn State ahead of Ohio State, and Ohio State beat Penn State. So, um, Vandy should have been in. That would have been funny. Vandy, I'm happy for them though. They do get a bowl game. So good for them. I'll be interested to see how that transitions into next year. But yeah, no, I'm okay with automatic bids for college like conference champions. I think that's a good way to, hey, if your path is only to make it to a conference championship game and win, then that's a path for you, like the what Clemson has. I don't agree necessarily with those conference champions should automatically get a bye. I think that can be a little bit messed up, but it's also this is the first year that's happening, and it's also one of the weirdest years with like uncertainty at the Big 12, uncertainty at the ACC, uncertainty at other there's no Pac-12 anymore. So like, yeah, I do like I said I do like the new system. I think it's going to have little tweaks maybe in 2026. They probably do this year and then next year and then once they have the information as far as like how these first 2 years go, then they'll transition into like um, maybe they might go to 16. That could be something. Have like no one gets buys, but you go like the March Madnesses, but just like one bracket where you have 1, 16 to 15, da 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 da, maybe. But mm, okay, I'm feeling around. Pac-12 isn't dead yet. Yeah, you got two teams, the Pac-2. Um, I'm feeling it really hard right now. So I'm going to, like I said, go to bed right after this because I'm feeling it really hard right now. Because I have not been sleeping because I've been writing papers. So, and also writing scripts and trying to mend all those together. So I definitely need to go to sleep. They need to get one more college to reach the 8-team NCAA conference threshold. Oh, that's right. They did add. They added that. That's right. That's right. So Pac-12 isn't dead yet, but it's practically dead. I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna try to make it that it's dead, but it's practically dead. But it's not dead yet. Okay, that's okay. I'm feeling it right now. All right, all right, all right. It was a great stream, and I'm so thankful for everyone who comes to my streams. And I will see you on Monday.